Hello there. My name is
Hello.
Spooky. Thank you for clicking on this video. And today I am going to be. Oh my god, this is gonna have to get cut.
What do
but
you
Yo,
mean? Wait, this is the
Video?
greatest starting ever.
Wait, this is great, dude. What
Wait,
the
dude,
fuck?
Sounds
I
like
love
straight out
this.
of a
So
school
Yeah,
presentation.
exactly.
Like,
Dude, holy
this is
shit, bro.
this is my experience. All I have in public speaking from high school.
Dude, I got middle school vibes from that shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
So
dude,
absolutely.
me
good.
too. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we're fucking keeping this. We're keeping this.
Oh, we're keeping this in? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
we're
keeping
doing
Okay,
this.
this.
ready?
We're so keeping this.
Well,
This is awesome.
what's up, people? I'm Spooky. Welcome to this video. And
Hell yeah!
Yo, I agree.
Yeah.
You're
welcome to
spooky
the
as hell,
Sumthin
dude.
podcast. This is the first video going up on this channel, and today I'm with some friends of mine
Degenerates.
in real life, or degenerates,
Degenerates.
as they like to call
Degenerates.
themselves. And we're gonna be talking about anime, manga, and whatever the hell else. Cause honestly, I don't really have a theme yet, and I'm just gonna be building that up as we go. So,
Bro, can I do an intro too?
well, I was
Can I
just
try
about
an
to
intro?
pivot. I was just about to pivot here. Oh, this is gonna be super scuffed.
Wait
I
your
don't
turn.
really care.
God damn, I just want to try this because you did such an excellent job. I want to try myself.
Oh.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Spooky
Yeah.
Podcast. This is Sumthin podcast number 1. I hope you're ready to listen to some great topics
Yo,
about
his
anime
charisma is
and
impeccable.
Oh my god. How are you not like a freaking radio host at this point? Sheesh.
Because I have small balls, bro. You need massive ones for that shit.
Ah, okay. Got it.
If you fuck up on the radio, holy moly, you never leave that. It never gets left behind.
Okay, hold on. How come stuff ain't moving here? Can you guys? Oh no. It's not
You can
working
see it, don't
already.
worry.
Oh, this is super
Wait.
super duper
Oh,
scary,
dude, the
but it's
OB.
fine.
Oh, dude, it got
OBS?
overpowered by my charisma. It got overpowered
Oh,
by my charisma.
100%.
Let's go. Don't worry, this is the first podcast, anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll edit this stuff out, but
It's
dude, we can put in
bound
bloopers.
to be scuffed.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Whatever. If it looks ugly, it's fine. So yeah, just if I somehow miraculously cut here, this podcast is gonna be super.
Alright,
scuffed,
but like, can we just talk about this amazing art that is your background for the podcast? Like, dude,
Oh,
it's
thank
amazing.
you.
we have to save that. We have to save that for open mic.
Oh, okay.
100%.
What?
Save it for there. Okay.
Save it for
well,
open mic, bro. You
before
got it.
we move on.
Intro.
Before we move on, seeing that the intro has dragged on for God knows how long, let me introduce the guests. So first off, which one of you guys wants to go first? I mean, Sean or Lost Characters? He was
Yeah.
very
Hello,
charismatic at the beginning.
I am Lost Characters, aka Sean. Oh no, I fucked that up. Oh no.
I like the nasally voice.
Yeah, I like the nasally
Can you
voice.
give us a
Hey
deep
guys.
voice? Can you give us a deep voice?
Give us a deep. Okay. Hey
I
guys.
want your balls to drop
Hey, guys.
to the floor.
Okay, well that's just not possible, bro. My balls are like above my forehead at this point.
What the?
God,
Use
that's
the
a
voice
Men
that
in
you
Black
call your
3
OG
reference
chan
if I ever heard. That's a
Dude,
Men in Black
legit.
3, dude.
Use the voice you call your Oni-chan with. You know?
Oh,
My only dude, I'm a guy. By the way, I'm a dude. Please make it Onechan.
Oh.
Don't lie, chum. You know you like it. You know you enjoy this.
chill.
What? I never said I did it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wait a
speaking of which,
minute.
you should introduce yourself too, my
Yeah,
man.
man, let's hand
Yeah?
the torch over.
Your turn. Your turn.
My name is Chumin. Chumin.
Hell yeah, what's up, Chumin?
What's up, my
People
guy?
call me Chum. I'm the chum of the group.
Wait, you are? No way.
Absolutely. There you go.
You have 2 people
Is there
contesting for that
anything
spot,
you
by the
want
way.
the public to know about you, chum?
I am a huge gacha gamer.
That is an amazing
I'm
intro.
mortally addicted to gacha games.
You
And
gotta
that's
just-
me.
Mortally
you gotta
or
let them know.
cripplingly?
Oh, crippling.
Okay.
Either one, dude.
There you go.
I just
Honestly.
That
wanted
sounds
to
better.
I just wanted the perfect adjective there to describe your condition, just in case there are
Yeah,
any doctors
here's the
listening.
condition.
You know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You call it condition, I call
I
it
need help.
profession.
Okay,
I
well,
need help.
pivoting over. How about you introduce yourself, Saber?
I mean, I'm Saber. That's all you need to know.
Do you have
He's
a?
a large rod. That's what he is. That's what a
Yeah.
saber is.
My
Hell
parents are
yeah.
gonna wonder what the hell I'm recording once this goes up
Yo,
online.
Hey,
Yeah,
Shit.
but you
you
gotta talk about
you
your
sh-
girth, bro. That's the
Hey,
ultimate
Oh my
topic.
you don't need to
Wait
god.
tell
a
I
anybody
minute.
about
apologize.
this.
Wait a minute. You sure you want to send this to your family?
Oh, I'm not sending this. I'm not sending it to them, but if they somehow find this online, that's a
It is what
yikes.
it is.
That is gonna be
Yeah,
a yikes.
honestly,
That is
it
gonna take
is
a
what
lot
it
of
is.
explaining. But okay, pivoting. So seeing as Saber already kind of introduced himself, do you have anything else you wanna mention? Or
What
Uh,
about our boy? What
yeah,
about
I'm
our
getting there. I'm
yeah,
main
getting there.
boy.
man?
I'm trying to like rein back the everybody here.
The chaos.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing was scuffed initially. We might as well just roll with it. So, I mean,
Look,
do you
man,
wanna anything else you wanna share?
chaos to a certain extent is pretty good. Well, no,
Exactly.
I mean,
No.
whatever.
Okay. Well, I
I'm
mean,
sure it'll come out along the way.
the people will figure out our personalities more or less by the end of this. So, moving on, we already did Chum, Sean, uh,
Saber.
Saber. Okay, Ryan.
And
Ryan, do you
yeah.
wanna
Hello. Hi, it's Ryan.
would you like to tell the people anything about yourself? Any fact. State a fact about yourself. We're gonna do
His
this in
voice is
elementary school.
extremely crispy.
You stream, that's something.
Hello. Yeah, I stream.
And
You're right though. His voice
you
is
are
very crispy.
you have I mean almost
Yo,
everybody here
streamer
basically
Mike
has
right there.
very nice voices.
I don't know
You have
about
a
that
very
one.
nice voice.
You do too.
stream. You're very smart from what I know you outside of this.
Well, I
From
say
what
decent.
Okay, you know,
Look at this guy being
this man is a humble guy.
humble.
This guy is
Yeah,
very
this
Look
humble.
at
man's
this
being
man being
humble.
humble. Fuck you. God damn it.
Oh man.
This podcast got toxic real fast. Okay, and then last
It's
but
only because
not
I'm dumber.
least,
It's only because I'm
actually,
dumber.
no, I mean I think
Yeah.
we covered everyone here. I mean once Bolt of Light comes in here later, we can introduce him and actually
Hell
like
yeah.
streamline this
Wait,
process.
We didn't talk about Ryan's VTuber. He's the
Oh,
VTuber.
you're right. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Ryan the
swinging,
VTuber, bro.
we're
Holy shit.
swinging
Yeah.
to VTubing.
Wait, can you tell us about that experience, Ryan? Let us know what it's like to be a bona fide
I put you on the
VTuber.
spot, and I don't regret it.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god. Yeah. I don't like showing my face on camera, so
Wait, but you
I
have a
mean,
wonderful face.
I
The
I
VTuber
don't
is
know.
your face. I don't know what you're
I
talking
am
about.
the VTuber.
he
Absolutely.
That
he
is
made
my
a
true face right there.
exactly. It was
Holy
true
shit.
to life.
Wait, you had purple hair?
At
Oh,
one
you
point.
did have purple hair. Yeah.
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 That's true. That's true. Okay, yeah, shit. That's
I mean,
legit.
all the girls were swooning for him.
What do you
What?
mean,
Remember
girls,
that?
bro? It was all the boys. Come on, it was
Exactly.
the
Oh,
boys.
true. We bring all the boys and girls to the yard. I forgot. How could I forget?
Exactly.
How could I
Fucking
forget?
dumbass, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, how could you forget?
Okay,
could
this
you
is gone.
forget?
We've really stretched this out, so I'm gonna get us moving along to our first
Hell
topic
yeah.
of this podcast.
First topic.
So, the idea behind making this channel and doing this podcast was to mainly talk about things that I was passionate about and interested in, and one of them is anime, or more broadly, like anime, manga, light novels. So I wanted to talk to my friends, these lovely people I have here, about it. So the first question I have is how you guys got into anime. So I mean, I'll go first to set the stage. So I got into anime when I was really really young. Like I want to say 6, 7ish. So like whenever coming back from school, flick on YTV in Canada and watch some Beyblade. Switch on Teletoon. Oh, sorry for the background noise if you guys can hear it. I have my brother's noisy as hell. But
I'm
I
deaf.
watched Teletoon, YTV, like Beyblade, Bakugan. Honestly, mainly those two were what I watched as a kid. And whenever I'd go to the library, I would, other than finding books on like heavy machinery, trucks, or like just cool things about science that I wanted to learn, I'd also borrow
Man.
manga. So
My boy Spooky, you're making it sound so wholesome. How you got roped
Yeah.
into this hellhole, dude? Oh no!
You
The
just
degeneracy
called it
of
a
anime and
hole.
manga.
Okay,
Chotamate!
This
hold on.
is
This is the surface before diving into the rabbit hole, right? So, I read and watched Beyblade. I watched Bakugan as a kid. And
Wait, you
then-
read Beyblade?
Yeah, I actually borrowed the manga for it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, in the library.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I read that for like a minute. I read one and it cringed me out the like wahoo, bro. I could not.
I actually read enough. As a kid, I remember this one time. It was getting late past my bedtime as a kid, and I was fully like just reading this manga when I should have been studying for a spelling test. Remember when we had those?
Oh my
it's
God,
like
Oh,
What
my
are
God.
spelling
God.
tests? I've never heard of
Wait,
those.
you never
before.
had that, Brian?
You've
What
never
the
No,
had
hell?
of course I
dude?
had. Of course I had. I'm
Oh,
trolling,
okay,
but
okay.
Bro, wait.
yeah,
For a second, I believed you. I'm gonna be
Oh,
real.
no.
It would explain a lot.
you
Oh
always
my God,
believe me
chill.
when I am sarcastic.
the balls on your forehead aren't working. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. They're
The
filling my
hamster
brain
wheel
now.
ain't running.
Yeah,
But
the hamster was overpowered.
It's okay.
Okay, but yeah, no. So when I was supposed to be studying for the spelling test, I was reading manga instead, and I got in big trouble with my mom. She yelled at me for quite a bit at the time, and
Oh, that's always nice.
And look where we're at
and
now.
look where we're at right now. We're all here.
They
talking
still
about
yell at me. They still yell at me.
They
Nothing
still yell
changed.
at me.
True.
Wait, nothing's changed.
We'll get into everyone's experiences later, but just to speed run through the rest of the story real quick. So I took a break, grades 7 and 8 in elementary school from reading manga and watching anime, and then my love for anime and manga rekindled in high school after my librarian, she recommended Fairy Tail to me, and I read the first few chapters of Fairy Tail, fell right back in love with anime and manga, and just I was binging it till now. Binging Fairy Tail and whatever other series I could get my hands on in the library. After the library, it was online, and I was down the rabbit hill at that point.
Oh,
And yeah, I mean, I'm here, and I am sitting with my own kind that love the
Degenerate.
same
Degenerate.
exactly that love the same thing as me. So I mean, that's kind
Hell
of
yeah.
my journey to reading, watching, and enjoying the medium of anime.
I feel like I ruined this for you, but
No, you couldn't have. Impossible.
I have a less wholesome story of how I
Please,
got
please.
roped in.
There go my sponsors after this video. But sure, Chum, you wanna take us
hell
off?
yeah.
I'll
Oh,
hand the time
yeah.
over to you.
Well, I technically was like a wholesome kid who got into anime initially with Pokemon,
Okay.
but I got to the dark side of weeb
Talk-
culture
Can
Are you
around
talking
middle
about a-
school.
identify the red and yellow tape as to where the dark side begins exactly?
High School DxD.
It was actually High School of the Dead. It was High School of the Dead.
Oh, close!
Me too. Yo, legit. High school
Alright,
of the
okay.
Dead was kinda nuts.
Dude, dude,
Legit?
I don't know
Legit,
if I'm
I was-
allowed to talk
I
about
was
how
reading
got
In chapters, you know that company with a bunch of books. You just sit there and you just
Oh.
read.
that.
I saw somebody from my school go to the manga section,
Okay.
and then I
Oh.
just walked up to him and I saw him read
Wait, this
High
is,
School of the Dead.
wait, hold on.
I
hold
had-
on. This is in the
the-
library?
This is
Chapters,
not the
chapters,
library;
chapters.
it's
This
chapters.
is the story.
Oh,
The story.
chapters.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
like
So wait,
Indigo
wait,
chapters, like that sort of story,
So wait,
you know.
you watch this man like rip off the plastic and read it?
No.
Oh,
You know the books are open. The books
No,
are
they
open.
have the sample books in the
Yeah,
front.
sample books.
Oh,
This man just reads the freaking High School of the Dead, and I'm like, what is this about? And I'm like in middle school, okay? I'm like grade 7, okay?
oh
I
my
opened this
God.
book,
kills, man.
and it's just
Oh my
horny
God.
overload. I swear.
Oh my
Horny
God.
overload.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, I kind of want to talk about how I found high school.
Oh,
Okay, let's finish Chum first. Let's let Chum finish his anime backstory, and then
Okay, so he pretty much he leaves. Of course, I'm a timid middle school boy. I don't know what this book is about yet, mind you. I'm just into freaking Pokemon here, okay?
Okay.
And then I woke
Okay.
up,
Wholesomeness.
and then my library just expanded. That's the day it happened.
How
That's-
old were you?
man.
How old?
I
are
was grade 7, so I was like
Oh
around
my
you? Oh,
god.
13?
12.
I don't know,
Yeah.
12? Yeah. Yo.
Oh my god.
Less wholesome, but
I respect
it happened. Here you go.
His awakening happened really hella early. God damn.
Hey man,
Bruh.
I was happy to be a resident of
Weeb-
freaking
weeb.
weeb hell right then and there.
You
That
really
I
dived
became
into
a cultured moment. That was my cultured moment. There you go.
Instantly
For the
cultured.
normals
It-
that somehow stumbled upon this podcast, he took a nosedive off the deep end into anime. is
Yeah,
basically what
so-
it means.
It wasn't a gradual degeneracy. It was like instant. It
Instant.
You just
It
fell
was
in love with this
absolutely.
degenerate side. Holy shit.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
And then what happens after, please, if you don't mind telling us. And tell
You
Oh.
don't
us
want
the
it, dude.
viewers.
I thought you wanted sponsors. What the fuck?
I mean, I already lost them at the beginning. of the
They're,
video.
they're gone.
Would you like to divulge
They're
any
gone.
more- any
Our
more,
sponsors are now Gacha Gamers. Gacha Games.
You know
I
what?
swear.
I wouldn't mind.
Yes.
You know, at this point,
Arcade.
we're gonna be sponsored by
Raid Shadow Legends, guys. Let's go.
True. Or, Faku. I don't care. I mean, any money is
Fuck.
good money.
Oh my god,
Okay,
Faku.
okay,
Oh my god,
okay,
you turned
okay.
this. You did this. You did this.
He did this to himself.
Okay, no. Let's step back 2 steps away from the dark side real quick. So
Oh,
Sean,
you can't do that. You can't
Sean,
break the
I
dark side.
run this show, okay? I run this goddamn show. You can't tell me
Toxic.
what to do.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
Sean, please,
Overpowered.
would you like to continue with your story, or does this tale end here?
Let me think. So after that, this was before I knew you could read manga online,
Uh,
right?
Okay,
Wait, you
okay.
mean before you discovered Crunchyroll?
Crunchyroll wasn't a thing back then, but
Yeah,
Or
fair
manga
enough.
reader. It could have been manga reader.
True.
Dude, manga reader was the shit.
I
back then.
It
found
really was the shit.
I found
though.
a site called Manga here. It was the pirated site with a bunch of manga things.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I know that one too.
Okay.
I've never heard of that actually. But okay, keep going.
It was scuffed, absolutely.
Oh,
But it was my
Oh,
gateway. It was my gateway website. It doesn't matter. It's home to me. There you
I
go.
feel that.
So I guess from there, I started going into more generic series like Bleach and things like that.
Okay, so
So I started deep sided and came into like shallow end pretty much.
Oh, so you took
There
a
you go.
nosedive off the deep end and just climbed your way back to the shallows.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then yeah, from there, I'm just in Gacha hell now.
Okay.
That's it. That's the story for another time.
I'm just in gacha hell now, he says.
Can you believe him, dude? Gacha just takes you, bro.
Dude,
It's a
gacha
different
is
universe.
good shit,
I mean,
man.
here, save that for the end. Save that for the end. We can talk about gotcha games and all that lovely stuff after. But let's move on. Who wants to give us their anime backstory real quick?
I was. Oh yeah, Saber, you can go.
Well, I mean, I don't mind going. Mine was like super, super basic. Believe it or not, in Malaysia, they actually have an anime website where you can actually watch anime on
Legally?
TV, on cable.
Legally.
Yeah, on cable.
For
On
prostitutes.
Wait,
cable?
really?
The only thing that's sad about it is that it's only dubbed.
Oh,
Got
Okay, so
What
dub
language
isn't
dub
that
though?
bad.
What language
Dub
dub?
isn't
What
that
language dub?
English.
Okay, English. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's not
English
terrible.
dub.
Okay.
But like,
Like it was in
You know.
Malaysia, so I was guessing it was an Asian language.
yeah, no, it was English dub.
Okay.
Okay.
But basically, what ended up happening was that, it's just like, oh, every day, watch some Naruto at the same time every day at like 7 p.m. at night, in the evening before I go to bed. This was like when I was like maybe 12, 13. It was like, oh, it's cartoons, like it's no big
Mhm.
deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it's just like, I started watching it a lot more and more and more because it was so entertaining. And then shit just went downhill from there, I guess.
I see a trend, and it's that school doesn't matter.
No,
Oh,
school does not matter.
I mean,
Dude, none of us-
matters.
Well,
No. We have to say school
School does
matters, but in
Oh, yeah.
reality,
Oh my
Stay in
god.
school. You'll get a good job if you have
Stay
a
in
good
school,
GPA.
children.
Make sure that you always attend your classes. Don't skip out lectures.
Never fall
Always
asleep
go
in
to
class.
school. Don't
Yeah,
fall asleep in
never
class. Do
fall
your
asleep in the
homework.
front row in class.
Yeah, you should never
Oh,
do
I've done,
that.
I've done that so many
Should never
times.
do that.
Ryan knows. Ryan knows I've done that too many
We
times.
don't need to expose each other here, okay? Chill. We don't need to expose each other.
Dude, the guy came up to me too, and he just talked. He's like, "Yo, you're that tired? You alright?" Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
no.
Hey, he gave you the benefit of the doubt. What a nice guy. Holy.
I know.
Oh.
Honestly, I feel so bad that he gave me the benefit of the doubt. I was just being a
You don't
douche.
deserve any of it.
I don't deserve any of it. I
Uh,
was just being a douchebag. Holy shit.
oh my god. Okay, so then where does the story end up here? Or is that the end?
Malaysian website.
Well,
Malaysian- does it end
well,
up on
okay.
Deep after the
websites, or
Malaysian
do we-
Well, it's not a website. It's cable TV.
Cable? Oh.
It was cable.
Did the
And
channel
I
have
still
a
remember.
name?
Yeah, the channel was Animax.
Animax, let's
I think
go.
Oh,
still
oh, I
exists.
think I know that one.
I think that still
Yeah.
exists.
It still exists, and I I mainly watched what was it? It started off with Naruto, and then whatever else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it spiraled into Vanguard, and then I got addicted to card games.
Wait, you're a CCG
I like this
player? Are you
Yeah.
a hardcore Magic the Gathering player? What's going
Oh,
on?
I do play MTG too, but like, I first got into card games from Vanguard.
Vanguard?
Yeah, which because it's an anime series too, and I was like, dude, this is so cool. There's no way there's a game for it, right? And then the next thing you know, I go on the internet to look it up, and they have booster packs, right, or starter packs.
The only
And then
CCG I've played that's like weeb like is Shadowverse, but I'm searching this up
oh
right
no, I
now.
play Shadowverse too.
He does? Oh my god. He's deep in gacha hell too.
Oh,
What can I
I'm
say?
deep in Gacha Hell too.
Okay.
Well, I
Oh,
used
he's
to.
a resident here with me, fellow member.
But
There you go.
so yeah, so from one thing to another, it was Vanguard, then it was what else? After Vanguard, then there was like you know the usual Beyblade, Bakugan, whatever shit, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you know, so I think Vanguard was the biggest turning point because once I started playing the card games, I started getting like a lot more into anime itself,
Okay.
and then like yeah, I don't know.
So you went.
He got roped in through games.
He got roped
Poor
in
soul.
through. He got roped in through TV. Then.
I mean,
then
when I
anime.
was
That's kind of the
15,
path I'm seeing.
I did compete in Vanguard tournaments,
Oh.
Competitive gamer here.
Oh, we got a
let's go.
competitor, boy.
He's a
Holy
gaming
moly.
gamer.
but
Okay.
I haven't touched Vanguard in a long time, cause when I moved here to Canada, I left all my cards back home, so
He had physical cards. Oh
I
my
had physical
god.
cards too, actually, but then some jerk stole all my cards. I think I had like a blue-eyed dragon. I forget the name exactly, but I had the
Blue Eyes Red Dragon?
Yeah,
Or Blue Eyes White Dragon?
yeah, I had that card because I got it. I remember I got it from Zellers when it was still open at the time, and I begged
Did
my
you
mom
say
to
No,
buy it
Zellers?
for me.
Oh my god, Zellers.
It's
Yeah.
kind of funny because
What
like I
the-
know a lot of people get into like the Japanese card games from Pokemon,
Yeah.
right?
Yo, Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't how I got into it. Don't get me wrong, I play Pokemon too, but
I mean the cards
that's
were.
after.
Yeah.
That was after Vanguard.
Yeah, like for
I don't
me,
know.
I got into cards, like that was like while I like watched cartoons on TV, like the Bakugan, Daigata Defenders at the time, if that's how you
Yeah.
pronounce it right, and yeah, like I collected cards as I was watching it as a kid, and then like yeah, some dude just stole my cards. Like I had actual legit Japanese cards that my cousins. My Filipino cousins that live in Japan gave me. So I lost those. I lost the Blue Eyes Red Dragon that I got from Zellers. I lost everything that day. And, oh my god, the depression after.
Bro, this is his villain story.
We're
dude.
rubbing salt in a freaking old wound. Oh man.
You don't know
Oh
how
my.
pissed I was. Like
Oh,
I
you
was,
still are
like,
pissed.
Yeah, seems like
I
it.
can hear it, yeah.
I have, like, I'm not one to hold grudges, but I hold a hell of
Oh,
a grudge
clearly
for
you
that.
hold grudges.
Yeah, clearly. I don't hold grudges, but clearly I hold grudges.
It's okay. I don't blame
Exactly.
him. I'd
No,
be mad
I
too.
feel it.
But
I
yeah,
feel that,
no, like
Yeah.
I just, like if I ever find the person that stole my cards, I swear.
Okay, please,
They're having
dude,
it.
we're on air, bro. We're
Yeah.
on air.
I
This
mean,
is-
like,
Okay.
I wasn't just like competitive too, you know. Like I feel that like I mean you do you do cherish those things though.
I mean,
like
I
it's
had to beg and plead for those cards, for a lot of those cards. Like,
I had to
was,
It's
suck
fine.
a lot
And
of.
then he yoinked you.
I had,
Lesson
I had to do a
learned.
lot of begging chores to my parents to get those cards, and
Yo,
as a
we're
kid,
just
that's
make-
just heartbreaking.
He's just realizing how mad exactly he is. Oh man, it's
Dude,
okay,
yeah.
I'm
Sam.
telling you, this is his villain story, bro.
You know, it's the yin and yang of my character. But,
So yeah, if
Now-
you just want me to build you a Vanguard deck, you know, like
if I
let
need
me
deck
know.
Why?
building, I have you lovely people to ask and refer
Build,
to. So.
build me house, please.
Build me deck, please. All I
Build
have is,
me house.
I don't have much, but if you build me deck, I will pay you back later.
What he said in the very racist accent.
I didn't mean it to be like that.
Us.
I apologize to our international viewers.
Racism. Racism.
But okay, so is there anything else you'd like to add to your backstory, your anime backstory there, Saber? Or
Yeah. Well, I I got into anime before manga first, so
okay,
that's
we
basically.
can get into the manga anime light novel debate later. We still have plenty of time for that. But any last events,
I think get the
storylines?
next.
No.
No.
Okay. So let's
I
move
think I
on.
should.
So, do you want to
Wait,
go, Sean, or does Ryan want to go?
Oh, true. Ryan, you should go.
Huh?
Talk about how you got into anime.
Our
slash
resident
manga, bro.
VTuber's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, it's the Beyblade, Bakugan, and Pokemon. First, I started with Pokemon, but I didn't even know what anime was at the time.
Yeah,
So
it
I
was
was
just
like, oh, the
cartoons, right?
cartoons. It was like,
yeah.
as I was also watching stuff like Phineas and Ferb, right? So I was like,
Clarification:
okay,
anime is not only for children.
Exactly.
and so I was watching stuff like Phineas and Ferb or Ben 10 or whatever. And I was like, okay, they're basically the same genre. They're all cartoons,
Yo, I
right?
fucking
So that's what
love
I thought the whole
Ben 10.
time.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network was the bomb.
Yeah.
Cartoon
so,
Network.
Cartoon Network
Yes,
was actually good.
And yes,
back
we
then.
had Cartoon Network in Malaysia too. That was the
I
thing.
didn't have Cartoon Network. I only had Teletoon. Teletoon and YTV. That was it.
sad.
Rip. But continue, please.
That's a rip. So,
Yo, I think late night Teletoon was pretty dope, right? It
I
it
never-
aired
I
like
never
Bleach.
stayed
I
up to
Late
never
night
watched it.
Never.
Teletoon aired Bleach. I remember that. It was something weird.
They had like a few, but like they weren't that good, honestly. And like I
Okay,
wasn't
but you know
interested in it at
what
the
was
time.
good though? Teen Titans.
Teen Titan. I agree.
I agree.
That show was so good. Oh
Not
my
anime,
god.
but it was good. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it occasionally, but I mean, yeah, it was.
Oh, dude, we're
I mean,
watching that then.
But it,
We're
it can
watching
definitely be a gateway thing to get you into anime after, you know. Like,
Yeah.
But okay, so Ryan,
Sure.
you wanna take the reins back on this?
Oh, okay. Yeah. After basically, I really started getting into anime was in high school. Like, I started watching, I think, One Piece.
Okay.
I haven't seen Naruto.
wait,
I haven't
didn't know you
seen
watched One Piece.
Bleach. At the time, One Piece was up to like episode like 700 or 800 something. I just
Yeah.
binged the whole thing.
That was the
Took me a week.
perfect time to start. It always
Took
the
me a
perfect
week.
time to
Got
start
from
One Piece.
episode 1 to episode like 700 something and stopped after like Doflamingo
Oh, wait,
arc or
you
whatever.
watched it.
Oh,
You didn't read
the
this.
Flamingo
Yeah,
arc.
No,
Doflamingo
I didn't
arc.
read it. I didn't know about manga at the time.
Oh, damn.
Dude, the
okay.
Doflamingo arc was kind of wild, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The Flamingo
so,
arc kind of cracked.
Kinda nutty.
Yeah, kinda
I haven't
was.
seen One Piece, and I have a friend that if she stumbles upon this video, yeah, I haven't started One Piece. I've been meaning
she gonna
to,
shoot you?
just like
Is
all
she
the
gonna
other
shoot
things that
you?
you recommended, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I will. At
You're
some
watching
point in time.
Steins Gate first.
Dude,
I don't
honestly,
care.
I'm not
Steins
even lying
Gate
to
is
you,
amazing.
bro.
Yeah,
Starting
One Piece.
One Piece, it's a bad one, bro. That one actually legit takes so much
Oh,
time.
so this defies like the 5 chapter rule.
Oh,
or
definitely not
3 chapter
your
rule.
first series. Yeah, One Piece is like if you're already into the anime loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
kind of have
Dude,
to
if-
dedicate yourself to watch all.
Dude, it
Yeah.
is
What? It's like
hard.
900 episodes now, so
Like
like.
I
It
would
is
recommend things like
disgusting.
Full Metal Alchemist first.
I
It's
read
something
that.
like really good.
I read
Or
that.
Hunter x Hunter. Hunter, like, if you're trying to get into longer anime, I would say Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter
Hunter
x
x
Hunter
Hunter's
is
pretty
really
good
good
too,
too.
yeah.
It's just that that thing about the author right now and the release.
I
The author
know.
is just playing Dragon
Yeah.
Age, bro. That guy actually just sucks. God damn
Yeah. Well, okay. Before we loop back into Ryan's backstory, like I mean, in terms of like starting longer series and sort of the commitment to starting longer series, I think that like looking at like I think I looked at like a bunch of reviews of the series at first to know if I wanted to get invested into a fairy tale at the time, because like other than like my librarian's recommendation, like I was worried that like, oh my god, like am I gonna have enough time to commit to this? But I mean, it's manga. If you enjoy reading it or like if you enjoy watching it, you'll make the time for it anyway. So like I mean, I was looking at reviews and like looking around seeing if I should invest the time, but then at some point you just give up on researching and just take a nosedive off the deep end and get into it. So I mean, I feel like with any long series, if you read like the first few chapters and enjoy it, then like you're already
Halfway
on
there.
like the train, so you might as well sit down and enjoy the ride.
Thing is,
Yo.
with reading, it's a little bit easier than watching. Because watching, you kind of have to dedicate 30 minutes. Minimum.
Okay. Okay, I know I'm saying save that till later, but like that definitely goes into a topic we're going to talk about later. So let's save it till then because I have some points on that too. So let's tie up loose ends on Ryan's anime backstory. Let's hit up your backstory, and then we can move on to other topics.
But
Okay.
Okay, so do you wanna? Are we in like sort of the peak of your backstory, or where are we? Where do you want to pick up? Pick back up.
Okay, so basically, yeah. So mostly for One Piece, I didn't really pay much attention.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like just listened to it the entire time. Didn't really watch.
You didn't.
If that makes any sense. I did from time to time, but I was also doing other stuff at the time. I can't remember what it was. I think I was making a game or writing something, or like just writing something, assignments, whatever. Right?
That's
So
pretty dope.
yeah, so I got into anime that way, and then afterwards I kind of got extreme because it was also the beginning of the school year.
Mm-hmm.
I spent the next 6 months. I covered like I think 400 series, 500 series, give or take.
Yo, you went deep, bro. What the?
Yeah,
hell?
so it's like
Yo, you majored
about
in anime.
8
That was your major.
8 to 16 hours a day watching anime in school too.
Oh,
Yo,
Wait,
So
he's the most cripply addicted here. What's going on?
yeah, so basically, I don't know. I don't remember if I met Brian at the time. I think it was the next year I met Brian.
no, yeah, we definitely.
but that
I
year
didn't mean that time. You
I
definitely
was-
were addicted.
You're telling me that
anime already.
individual that was
Yeah,
more
I was-
deep into the hole than you. What is going
yeah,
on?
I was sitting in. I had first period off, so I would sit at school because I had to get there early because otherwise I won't get a ride to school. Otherwise, so I just sit in the hallway watching anime the entire time. It didn't really matter like what rating the anime was. I just watched it.
Okay.
So I'd watch a lot of
whatever that piqued
some-
your interest.
He's
Yeah,
the Redditor
anything
who
that showed
sorts
up.
by newest. He's legit the Redditor who sorts by newest. Let's go.
There were some
I love that.
questionable animes that should not be watched in public that I did watch in public.
Oh.
That's my boy.
Why?
That's my boy. I like that.
I got
So
teased.
yeah, I just watch them like like Monster Musume or stuff like that.
Oh, you'd watch
Yeah.
that?
High School
You suck.
DD.
I didn't get
that
that
stuff.
far,
I just-
but
I just watched that in the hallway.
Okay,
You
but
suck.
can we like all just say that we all watch High School of the Dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't fully watch it.
Out of all
It's
people, I
okay.
don't
You
believe
you know
Fine.
what it is.
I
That's
don't
enough.
believe you.
Exposure is legit enough.
No,
There you go.
no, like I kind of want to explain it, like
Okay.
because it is kind of how I got into anime a little bit.
Okay.
But so yeah, if Ryan's done, then
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
move
that's
on to that.
basically it.
Wait, you started out at the deep end like me, Sean? What's
No,
going
no,
on?
no, 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 no. Well, actually, kind of. Okay, wait. My backstory is kind of weird because So back when I was a kid, my parents and I would usually, or like my family and I would usually just go on these wacky trips, like just around New York or like go to America, go to like Asia somewhere, and we would just go around. And because we were always like moving around on these trips, I would spend a lot of times in hotels, and my parents didn't, or like my family didn't have like cable or like TV, so I ended up just watching a lot of my TV in these hotels, and a lot of the times what would pop up in these hotels was like anime. So I think one of the first few animes that I saw on the TV was like Naruto, and I don't know if you guys count this, but Shaolin Showdown. I don't know if
That
it was
was a
American.
good
Oh.
I
fucking
didn't watch
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
it.
And then American Dragon was also another one I
Yeah.
really loved.
Okay, yeah.
I don't.
Okay,
I
Jake
these are
Long.
more-
Let's
Yeah,
go.
dude.
You
Jake
know-
Long was.
I would like I would consider that anime. I mean like you can definitely say like the animation style is pretty similar. Right?
Well,
Like
I
obviously
watched
there's no
those.
like plot, but like
It's okay.
Dude, there
That's-
was, dude,
there was okay. Jake Long like American
there was
Dragon was pretty
plot.
good though.
There
Like
was
there was
plot
plot.
to Jake Long.
Yeah, there was.
It was kind of nutty. I'm not even gonna lie, but like I watched those types of shows back when,
Yeah.
like way back when I
It-
was younger.
I
So-
also remember Shaolin Showdown. It was
Were
a
those
good
Cartoon
show.
Network shows, by the way?
Yes,
I
those
actually-
Yeah,
were.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Network
I-
I'm not
shows.
too sure about that.
For sure.
I mean, some of it actually aired on like the Family Channel actually. 'Cause
Oh yeah.
Family Channel had like a bunch of stuff from like Cartoon Network and like whatever they could grab at the time. So it was honestly like a mix of like Teletoon, YTV, and Cartoon Network all in one. That was basically the Family Channel before, like Family Disney Channel, basically at the time. But yeah, sorry. Continue on, Sean.
But yeah, so that was like my first kind of introduction into anime, I would say. But after that, I never really touched again because I didn't have TV usually. I just kind of just played video games. Video games was a lot of my childhood way back when.
Okay.
So, what am I trying to? Oh, God. But like, I think when one day I was like scrolling YouTube, and this is like the High School of the Dead kind of thing.
Okay.
I got really deep into the algorithm or something.
The dark
I
side
got
of
it-
YouTube.
I got into the dark side of
Wait, hold on.
YouTube,
bro.
When was
yeah.
this? Was this like when you could have
This was when I was in
anime
like fifth
episodes in,
grade.
like part 1 and 2?
No. This is like it would show clips of boobies. Like it was showing weird like sexual clips
Yeah.
of the High School of the Dead.
Oh.
And like,
this YouTube
and
was a
then-
different world. Holy.
oh dude,
Yeah,
I had
YouTube back
some
in the day was
crazy stuff.
cracked. Absolutely.
I loved it. It was so.
There's
it
no
is so
TOS.
interesting.
And you remember like the 8-part episodes of
Oh
anime?
my god, yeah, the
Oh,
part 1,
Scour?
part 2, part 3.
Yeah.
Do you know Eon Kid? Do you guys know Eon Kid?
I don't.
No.
Eon Kid was a thing that I would watch on online because it was just I don't know. It was just weird. It was nice though.
Okay.
Oh my god. But yeah, so I ended up watching High School of the Dead, like one of these scenes, like one of these super sexual scenes.
Was it the
And-
bullet one?
It
With the-
was not the bullet one. It was like this one
But
where they're
come on,
on like
okay.
the stairway.
I think the first scene I saw of High School DxD was definitely the bullet one.
we know what
I
exactly
said
what we're
You
the
talking
one that-
about.
the one where-
PhD in physics scene?
The-
You mean?
The one
yeah,
where
yeah,
the
the
rifle bullet
amazing
goes straight
physics
between, baby. Perfect aim between the
Busu
boobies.
Jivi. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like the
It was
creativity that this person.
Alright,
had to
yeah,
have. Oh my god.
But that anime had some sick ass camera angles though.
Oh, dude,
Like-
it had
Yo.
great camera angles.
I
Oh my-
completely agree. 100%.
I'm glad we all come together as degenerates in these times.
One
Just
for
had
all,
great
Sorry,
camera.
one.
sorry. So, did you want to monetize this or what? Like,
I told you we lost monetization a while back.
I'm gonna be. I don't think we said anything like super incriminating.
no, nothing too
I don't
bad.
know. YouTube seems pretty sensitive during
Hey,
these
man,
days.
I'm pretty sensitive. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, ladies.
Nasty.
Yeah. Any chance? Any
Uh,
chance we just lost? There you go.
Yeah, we lost all the followers and subscribers too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Any
Hey,
single
what's
ladies out
up?
there? Hit us up.
Hit us up. 0
I
viewers.
think we
What's up,
just
dude?
scared them away, dog. Like,
Are you sure? I think my very enticing voice would bring them along.
I think
Okay.
Ryan's voice would, but
Ryan's voice. And
Absolutely.
Chum's
Ryan,
voice.
Ryan, Ryan, say
Ryan's
and
something.
Chum's
voice.
Ryan,
voice.
say something.
Hello, how are you doing?
There we go.
My
ASMR
purpley
channel. ASMR
addicted
channel.
boy. I love it.
ASMR
Oh
Anime
my
Boys
god.
coming to a Twitch channel near you. You can pimp that
Oh
out
That
at
gave
the
me
end of the
chills, by the
episode.
way.
You better make your next channel or your next like stream full
Ryan,
ASMR, dude. Full
you should
ASMR.
do a ASMR stream.
That would be
ASMR
nice.
stream for sure. Dude, I would watch that.
That would
I
be
would
nice.
watch
Just
that.
chatting.
Hot tub streams? Hot
Chatting.
tub ASMR.
Oh my god. Ryan VTuber like hot tubs. Hot tub stream.
See, Annie,
Hot dog?
Annie
Hot dog.
hot tub ASMR streamer.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
That should be like some Frankenstein genre that Twitch should have.
Absolutely. I would love that.
Precisely.
That would be great.
Okay.
But yeah, so I ended up
Continue.
watching a lot of these kind of anime things on YouTube just based off of like again the searches in like the recommended. Like I ended up watching clips of High School DxD, High School of the Dead, like these super. I don't think any of you guys know this, but Girls Bravo,
Girls
No?
Bravo. I don't think.
dude,
Mhm.
it is an anime that to this day I still don't know how to approach it. I feel like it was a romance, but it could have very well been a hentai at this point. Like I don't know. I haven't really gone back to check on it, but like I remember there was a lot of boobs now, and
Oh my
I was
god.
I
Like,
was super into
Let's
it.
be real here. A lot of anime has some cleavage.
And-
No,
Anime
It had bare
titties.
tits, bro. It had bare tits.
Oh, okay.
It would have
It
the
has-
nips and everything.
Oh damn. Oh, so you. Oh,
So
so you
it's
searching
stumbled
up
on the
the
uncensored
explicit.
version. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
searching it up right now. Absolutely
better.
hentai. Oh my.
Is it a
Yo,
hentai?
I
Is
mean,
it confirmed
they're
hentai?
probably dojins
No.
about it already. They're probably
I'm
dojins
so
about
Oh.
done.
I think there was another one that was kind of sus. What was it? It was like Kiss X Sis or something.
Oh my god! I read that. I read
That's
that.
an anime.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
it's so
It's-
weird, dude.
It's
Yo, you know the Kiss Exist car that you know that car? There's a car with
Yeah.
I saw that car IRL in Japan,
Oh
dude.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
no way.
is-
There is one.
Absolutely.
If any of
Oh
you
my
reach
God.
that stage, if any of you reach that stage, I will put you out your misery, bro. I'll put you out your misery. I do not.
Oh my god.
Because
Holy
Kiss
moly.
X, that was weird, bro. It started including every fetish into it. Like I think I read up until
This is
I
why,
read up until like semi latest. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, no, this is why like the mainstream could not get into anime like at all at first before now is because of this. Exactly. Precisely
Yeah.
this.
Just the
Oh.
just the amount of degeneracy.
See, it's like
No,
no,
just out there.
like see like before I think like how anime grew into the mainstream was that like you had it was almost like a
It was
drug
through
cartel.
gamer culture,
No,
I
no, no,
think.
it was like that had that was in the middle of like sort of the influx of anime coming into the mainstream. Like before, it used to be like.
I
like
think
a
it
drug
crept up
cartel.
from Pokemon, actually. I don't know.
Well, I mean, no, hold on. The way I see this is that like it was like a drug cartel where it's like you had your pimps like guiding people into like the into your like bar or whatever to like get your goods, right?
You sound
then-
very experienced in this one. Also.
He
Chill.
was.
No. Okay, and then after they sort of
Kinda
grew behind the
sus.
scenes. They started growing behind the scenes, and then like they started putting like
Blue.
publicly advertising it, and then like that's where like your like esports came in, and I think esports was the main like driver of like advertising anime.
I
and then
actually
everybody
don't
started
think so.
jumping into the jumping
I
into the
actually
pool after
really
that.
don't think so. I think when gaming blew up, this was a huge phase for a lot of people because it kind of
It was just internet culture in general,
exactly.
right?
It spawned internet culture. Like a lot of the
Yeah.
memes back in the day was based for games. Like games started an influx of a generation that literally
The
just stayed
internet
at home.
dollars were all gamers, and
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of them were anime fans, I guess.
Exactly,
But
because a lot of gamers also watched anime, and a lot of like anime people
also tempted to play games because again, most of these people stay at home, right?
Okay.
So what else are you gonna do? Might as well just do both.
Neat.
Yeah, neat.
Okay, wait, hold on. So, what do you think like the demographic split was? Because I knew people that like played League of Legends, but like didn't watch anime. So, like, what do you think?
But
The
see, that's not a
percentage
gamer
split?
though. League of Legends are just cancer to society.
Dude, okay, here's the thing though. But like when I was younger, like back home in Malaysia, like not a lot of people watch anime.
Really?
Like for sure, like I don't know, like I don't think I spoke to a single person in my class that watched anime.
But they
Oh,
Yo,
did
I
that's
Within
fun.
feel you.
But
I
they
grew up without any friends who watched, and then my first exposure was that rando from school who just walked into the manga aisle, dude.
Oh my god.
It turns out I did have weebs at my school. What can I say, dude?
Yeah,
See,
no.
it's kind of wild
We
because I
weebs
think
were like before like
an
you have to
endangered
interact.
species.
Yeah, we're an endangered species. You have to interact with one in order to like confirm that like that person is one. Man, life
Yeah,
was tough
it was like trying to
before.
figure out if people were gay or not. Kind of just tease it out of them slowly but surely.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, like I had this like one time where it's like I was reading
Just give
Nisekoi.
them a bunch of sausages one day and see what they do with it.
It wasn't even that actually for me. It was mainly like I was reading Nisekoi before my history class, and somebody over my shoulder was watching me read, and I was scrolling through like a bikini sketch of I think it was Onodera,
Oh no!
and like
Oh no!
and
kinda
I got
sus.
teased.
Kinda sus.
Like it was like she was in a bikini, like there wasn't any like scantily
Sure,
drawn
sure.
pictures, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I got teased for like the rest of the day and a good part into the year just for that by
He
itself.
got etchy tickled.
You got
Etchy tag.
edgy tickle.
If I knew somebody
Oh my god.
if I knew somebody was behind my back, I would have like scrolled through that faster. But like, I was kind of like vibing with the manga, and then some rando just
no.
was
You
over
were
my
looking
shoulder.
at it and you're just wagging your fucking eyebrows. You're just like, oh yeah, oh
Okay,
baby.
chill. I'm not as thirsty
Oh
as you.
my.
We can
Wait,
calm
wait,
down.
I'm not even thirsty though. I drank water.
Are you sure? Drink some more.
Oh,
I had
whatever.
Arizona
You know,
tea.
Oh.
Don't worry
I'm
about
actually
me,
gonna go
boys.
get some water.
Okay.
I was actually thinking of drinking tomorrow.
Okay, we
but
can
I
go
don't
for a
think-
water break before pivoting to our next topic then. So
Hey.
Nah, don't worry. It'll take me 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, wait. I never actually said like how I got into manga. Literally one day I went to like my high school library. They had a bunch like a manga section.
Mhm.
I picked up a book and I was just like, oh shoot, you can read cartoons. Let's go.
Yo,
And then
basically same
I
as
went
me.
on Manga Reader. Yeah, I literally Manga Reader became my best friend for the rest of like high school, essentially, because I
It's
finished
like yeah, the first site you find, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh man, the first manga I read I think was Fruits Basket.
Oh, that
Really.
I actually haven't touched that one yet. I heard good
neither.
things about it.
It's so I don't know, dude. Honestly, I really liked it reading it one time, but you can't. It's not rereadable.
Isn't
is
it a
not
shoujo?
rereadable.
Isn't it shoujo?
It's a
I'm
shoujo.
not sure.
It's a shoujo. It's a
Yo,
shoujo.
hey, let's go.
Dude, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate the main like how they got together because it felt so sad for one of the characters. It felt so sad.
I mean,
Was
I
it
feel
at
like-
somebody else's expense, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't that just
Oh
real life
my.
though? Isn't that just real life?
See, but I watch manga or read manga not
To feel
experience
good,
real
not
life.
to
Yeah.
feel pain. Here you go.
Legit, if I wanted to feel pain, I would look in the mirror and I would like, do my daily.
Look at the balls on your forehead. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Just the balls on my forehead, bro. That's all the sadness I need.
Goddamn
God.
Men in Black reference. I love it.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
god.
Dude, Men in Black was cool.
I mean, I watched it with my family before, but like I have very faint memories of it.
But yeah, that's kind of my come to story
It's
of
like-
anime
yeah.
and manga.
Okay. Well, I mean that's really cool. I mean, like I like a lot of our stories have a lot of like overlapping bits, but it's really unique to hear how
I think-
like, everybody. Got
I think
into
that's honestly kind of how it goes, though. I don't think there's any like other way
because
other than like you see something and then you're just like, oh, that was interesting.
I mean,
Let's
to
keep
get
going.
into anime, like like anime in general, like I feel like you have to go into cartoons and like You know that like age where it's like you got told as a kid that like, oh, like you should stop watching cartoons because like like you're growing up, you don't need to watch this, but like
Oh, my parents
you
didn't give a
kind of
shit, except for my mom. My mom gave a shit, but my dad was perfectly fine with me watching stuff because he watched movies like shit when he was like a shit.
Yeah,
ton
both
of
my
movies.
mom and my dad didn't really care about me
Holy shit!
watching
Do you
whatever
want
I
to?
want.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Brian,
I don't know how
Are
to
you
defend that
okay?
guy. Are
sure.
you?
You
Yo,
want to
can we
talk
Yeah.
about something?
can we talk? Turn this into a therapy session? Yo, say real.
What? What?
Wait.
Your parents didn't care about you. Come on.
Well, not to say didn't care. It's just more like if I was watching cartoons, then like
Like they
He
wouldn't
it's
had
whatever.
mind it.
laissez-faire parents, dude. That's all it means.
And
Laissez-faire.
like my dad worked a lot, like
Oh, okay.
a lot. My dad
Oh,
was a
okay.
workaholic, so like he never really was home. So it's just me and my mom, and like so most of the time I'm just watching. Mom's working or whatever, so
Oh, okay.
Uh,
No,
that's why.
that
yeah,
makes
no,
sense.
my dad worked a shit ton when I was a kid too. Like most of the time it
Yeah.
was me and my mom. My mom really liked interacting with me and my brother though. So like
Oh my god,
a
sorry.
little bit different. No worries, man. It's your stream, bro.
Okay. But before we pivot, I actually want to hit more on sort of, it was okay. Forget it. If I remember, I'll save it for later for the end. But let's move. Let's swing over to the second topic, which is what. So currently, right now, what genres or subgenres are you into, like in terms of anime and manga and light novels? Well, I'll tie in light novels with it just because at this point in time, as of the recording of this, like they're very very like closely intertwined because you can get manga turned into anime, light novel turned into anime, anime turned into manga slash light novel. The
I'm
cycle
into that
is
dark shit. I'm into that dark shit, bro.
dark shit. Okay, you want to go first? Actually, I don't
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
mind
yeah, for sure.
handing it over. So
I
let you
think
start.
right now, like more shonen stuff. Like I've been reading and watching Kimono Jihen. I've been following it since it came out, and I really love that, like manga and anime.
Okay.
Uh,
What genre is it though? Like
it's a shonen. It's a shonen, and
shonen.
it's like it's. I don't know if it would classify as psychological. It kind of really doesn't, but I think more than anything, it's action.
Oh,
I
you're
actually,
following this series. I've seen
oh,
some clips on YouTube.
dude, I love it. It is so interesting. I actually really liked it when it
Can you
first
say the
came
name
out.
again?
Kimono Jihen. I'm probably
Is it
like
what's the
saying,
English translation of it?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Like, is it the
It's
is it the no, that can't be the gangster one. Okay,
no, it's not. I'll
I'll
send it to you after.
yeah, send
Actually,
it to me after. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But
it's actually really good. JJK is also one that's of course.
Oh
J-
yeah, Jujutsu
JJK
Mhm.
is
Kaisen
good. Yeah.
just
Oh
fire.
yeah, that's
It's too
of
good,
course.
man.
It's too good. It's too good,
It
dude.
it's
The
It's really
people who
hypey.
made it, I forgot.
Mappa, yeah.
Mappa.
yeah.
Dude, they do such a good job.
Oh, the
All of the
animation
anime
is
they're doing.
beautiful.
Dude, absolutely.
Didn't they
They did
do
they
Demon
did
Slayer?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
did
did
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer and then they did the
And
last season of
AOT.
AOT as well.
Yeah, dude, they're so good. But
Oh,
like
yeah.
their employees must be so overworked with all of the anime that they're coming out with. It's insane.
All the Sakuga scenes
Yeah,
inside that. Holy
it's
moly.
so nuts. Like, but they're doing hella good work. Like,
But like
honestly, props to
Hmm.
them.
you look at the fight scene from Jujutsu Kaisen, especially like all the scenes with the curses,
Gojo,
right?
Just
Gojo,
Well,
Gojo's
or the
them.
Christian.
it
Yeah.
doesn't matter,
Everybody's the
but like
Gojo's them.
any of the major fights, I think especially the Todo and the Yuji fight, I think that was the best. And then you
Okay.
like compare that to like the AOT fights when they fight with the Titans, right?
Yeah.
Like those animations were really, really, really good, really, really clean, and like I don't know, I feel like they're definitely up there, man.
Yo, absolutely. I agree. I just
It's
like
just
how
too
they're
good.
able to go to two or three different styles. Because Demon Slayer was also like very different style, right?
So Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and AOT all have three different types of animation for their fight scenes.
Yeah, and it was all they all performed it super well. Like the
Yeah,
coordination and the choreography of it, insane. Dude, I
yeah.
love Nappa. They're so cool. But
Okay.
like, Yeah, like those are two I'm watching, and then also from Chumin over here, I've been watching Steins Gate, and I think that's more of a psychological, right? Psychological
Yeah.
drama.
Steins Gate
It's
is
good.
Yeah.
character
it's good.
development.
It
I
really
freaking
does
love
though.
it. Oh my
I,
god,
I,
I love
I, I
Steins
watched the
Gate.
original, by the way. I meant Steins Gate Zero.
Yes, I
Oh,
watched
okay.
all of it.
Well, yeah. They're all good.
Yo, my
Okay.
boy Ryan, he knows. Are you
You
a
probably, yo,
Steins
Ryan,
Gate
you probably,
simp too?
So yeah.
wait,
Steins Gate is
Ryan,
good.
did you read the light novel or like the visual novel or watch the visual novels?
No, I was one of my friends. I think bought the visual novel, and he played it. So he recommended that I should just like if it's on sale, just buy it because it's pretty good story.
I still have the visual novel. I haven't played it through yet, but I've watched a lot of playthroughs on YouTube, so I guess I spoiled it a bit. But I freaking love that series. It's my favorite series.
Oh yeah, dude. Every time you watch that
Yo, I got
series, or like,
desensitized to all the boobies and all the action-packed scenes. Now I watch anime for freaking character development, man. It's
dude,
okay.
I swear. Dude, every time
Dude,
you talk
At
about
this
Steins Gate, you
point,
break
we
at
also
them.
watch hentai for plot. All right.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Absolutely.
Once you're in so deep for too long, it's just a matter of you're just there.
Plot and
Bro, I started
character
critiquing.
You're just
development.
there.
I started critiquing hentai, and I never thought I would get to that point.
Do
But it
you
got to
write-
that point.
Oh
Do you
my
write freaking
God.
reviews on Mel?
I
Are
know,
you
I
at
know,
that
I know, I
level?
know, I know, I know. Okay, I don't. Really
Okay.
Okay, we're not in that deep.
But like afterwards, I'll look at it. I'll be like, "Nah, this is trash. Nah, this is dog. I've seen this like 3 times before. Come on, you can
Dude,
do
this is
better
just
than
copy
this."
pasta. What do you
This is just
mean?
copy pasta, exactly.
Oh my god. Okay, here. Let's to get us back on track. How about Ryan? Do you want to give us some give us the genres and subgenres
Mhm.
that you're into in terms of anime, manga, and light novels?
I mean, I guess really action, supernatural. I did have a big romance phase. I was just looking for a bunch of romance novels to read.
Yo, me
Okay.
too.
There's that.
Wait, were you
I freaking
quintuplet boy?
ate up
Were you
shoujo,
quintuplet?
dude.
Quintuplets?
Wait, what?
You
Yeah.
watched
Quintuplet?
quintuplets?
Yeah, I did.
Quintessential quintuplets.
Did you read it? Did you read it?
I think I read it first because I didn't know it was going to be an anime.
Yeah,
So I read it and I was like, okay, I got pretty far. I
haven't
got
watched
close to the
Quintuplets
end. I think
yet.
I'm like maybe 2 arcs off the end of
I
the
think-
series or something.
See, here's the thing
But
though.
yeah.
Like quintessential quintuplets, it's like it's a very interesting kind of story. It's like someone had some amazing mind to make that story. Like if you
Yo,
really
whoever
think
did
about
it-
it.
The manga is
I'm
the
telling
most
you-
confusing thing to keep
Yeah.
up with.
Yeah, legit.
Because
No
it's all black
colors,
and white, and
black
they
and
all
white.
look
Oh.
the same.
I
You literally
tried
go
to
by
read it.
the-
I tried. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
You go by their.
Anime
You
does
go
the
by
same
their.
thing. Anime does the same thing.
Oh,
No, but there's
God.
color.
but at least
Sam,
there's
there's
color,
They
and
have
you
the
can
same hair
differentiate
color.
from. No,
No,
but hair
personality.
color,
Color-
right?
I hear
clearly
you. I hear
haven't
you.
tried.
I hear you. Okay.
It's
Oh
also
my
like
God.
they're like they have like this fashion to them, right? Like Miku is the girl with the headphones. Itsuki is the one with like the butterfly dress or
Right.
like butterfly
Yeah,
thing
like
in
you
her
can
hair.
differentiate it once you see it in color, compared to it being all black and white.
Oh, you guys are just dumb. Come on now. I was able to do
I
that.
didn't
Come
have that
on.
problem. Like I could recognize, I could kind of distinguish who was who. Like I didn't
I'm
remember
Nah.
their names, but like I could
That-
distinguish who was
yeah.
who.
Yeah,
based
Yo,
on
it-
their
you don't-
physical
You don't remember the names exactly.
I
Like,
don't
legit.
remember. Dude,
I'm
all I
here
know
for
is
the
Miku and
characters,
Itsuki.
and I can't even learn their names properly.
Yeah.
All I
Girl
know-
one,
all
girl
I
two,
know-
girl
I only
three,
know
4 and
three.
5. You know.
I only know 3. I knew Miku because I loved her. She's literally my favorite.
Yeah, legit.
love
I
her
just
so
knew
much.
headphones. I legit just knew headphones. Me too.
Itsuki because she became like my second favorite. If not for Miku, she would be my favorite. And then Yotsuba because I hate her fucking guts. Fuck that bitch.
Wait, is she the
Fuck
actress?
that bitch.
The actress or
No, that's not the actress. That's like
the actress or the teacher?
that no, it's not the teacher too. It's the green like band in her hair.
Oh,
Oh.
short hair
That-
girl.
Yeah. Fuck her.
Yeah, she was very spiteful. I remember.
Yeah,
her.
she was
super spiteful
nice.
at one point.
It's not even that. It's because of what happens at the end that I don't want to spoil. But like, God,
Yo,
Damn.
you're just spoiling just by saying that. What? You good?
Oh, it hurts, bro. It hurts.
I love how we're all passionate about harem series. I
That
think that's also
manga-
something
No,
we have in common.
I am not a fan of harems.
Okay,
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate him.
okay,
I hate
No.
him.
romance.
But the thing is, there is an actual conclusive ending, which is why I kind of like quintuplets, because there is a conclusive ending, and there is a choice.
Yeah,
It's not
compared
like
to,
a harem ending.
Yeah, it's not compared to like Nisekoi. It felt more like you had an ending there.
Yeah, because it told you at the beginning that there was going to be
Yeah,
a single one. So
Exactly.
it prepped you. It told you, like, yo, there is one. There is one, which is nice. And Nisekoi was kind of just a mess, bro,
I
to be
mean, like
honest.
I feel like he didn't commit to the ending. Like he just left it open, and he was like, "I'll just figure that out. Like if I get to that point, because like the manga,
Yeah.
like manga artists, like they don't know when their last issue is really gonna be, because like
Yeah.
you could get your thing cut any minute. So like I understand it from like a logistical standpoint, but as a series, like it did feel lazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that it hurt me. That series, Nisekoi hurt me in a different way, bro.
Okay, so Ryan, other than quintuplets, did you any other sort of genres or like specific series? Well, actually, no. Well,
I
let's save
mean-
series for next. But like any genres that you wanna point out that you find interesting, or subgenres? That's a big one.
When I was at some point, I was pretty into isekais, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. So there's that.
I love how like it turned from like a subgenre and it evolved. It evolved into its own genre after like
Yep.
That's
2
true.
years of just the industry like milking it for what the genre
Yep,
was worth.
absolutely.
And it's still doing it. But like there's only like so few that like actually pull off a comparable series. Like other than that, like it's like finding gold within trash. Like in reality.
It's so dog right now. I hate the whole isekai thing. But I still read it because I'm a scumbag. But,
No, I
like,
think
I
it's-
hate it.
Like I
I
mean,
think
You're
it's
still a
'cause-
consumer of what they've this show? Absolutely.
exactly.
That's why I love McDonald's, bro.
Oh shit!
My mind
Oh,
says no,
man.
but my body says yes.
It's
There
not
you
even
go.
my body, bro. It's my fucking heart, dude. My heart tells me yes, please.
The degenerate in you. I understand
I'm
completely.
sorry.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
yeah,
about
no,
it.
but Ryan, keep going. I'm sorry, I
Yes,
interrupted.
Hmm?
Is that all the subgenres you want to share with the class?
I don't know if it's considered a genre or whatever. I like it when the protagonist is,
Overpowered.
smart.
Oh.
Hard.
Smart. They don't have to be
Smart,
overpowered as long
okay.
as they have the intelligence to be
Yeah.
competent
I
as
feel
a
like
protagonist.
Well,
I
there's-
can agree.
Like you can agree with the
let's see.
decisions they make, right? It's
Like,
like
Yeah,
They
you can
have a
agree with the
Yeah.
decisions they make. They are very logical and yeah, they're decisive.
Okay.
Essentially,
Like,
they
like-
don't like.
legit.
Like-
Me and Sean are watching that spider freaking. I turned into a spider freaking isekai.
Oh, Kumo
I actually
desu ka?
think that.
Nanika?
Yeah. That's the one. I
Okay.
think that her decisions are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I can get behind them. It's like.
Especially
Dude,
like, when
honestly,
we're
it's-
talking about
Yeah.
isekais, right? And then when they go to a different world, and then they're like dumb, but then they somehow manage to figure shit out. I think that's the one of the most irritating things ever, because like they're like guessing, and then they somehow manage to get through shit.
You
Legit
want there
plot
to be-
armor,
by
absolutely.
chance.
You
Yeah.
want there to
I
be more
hate
steps, is
plot
what you're
armor.
saying, basically.
Yeah, no, like if you look at something like Arifureta, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I freaking
Like-
love Ari for
like-
it too.
Like
to
it
figure
actually
it out.
makes sense, right? Like there's
Mhm.
actually a step-by-step process of how he actually became that
Oh,
strong.
God.
Exactly.
Instead of it just being like, I don't fucking know, like what's a good example?
Like it doesn't feel like it was nonchalantly placed there. Like the power
Yeah.
scaling wasn't like nonchalantly like
Yeah.
the goalposts.
Oh,
weren't just,
suddenly
like,
this
put
guy he had
randomly.
everything.
Well,
like
to be fair though, even in our Fatera or whatever, I forgot how you pronounce it, but like he did get pretty broken, pretty off screen a lot.
oh
Okay,
yeah.
But okay, I feel like that could kind of be excused in my opinion, just because
He
the-
spent
like okay.
he spent like 2 days in a hole or something and then discovered some
he spent-
water
he
or
spent
something, right?
months there. Like he spent
Yeah.
months stuck.
Oh,
in
yeah,
yeah,
he spent
yeah.
a long time in there.
I think half a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, something
exactly.
like that.
Oh,
So
I was talking about like right when he dropped, he ran into a rock and stayed there for 2 days.
Well, he
And then
Oh,
he
that's
found
true.
some water.
He was in like a coma. He was like
He stayed
passed
there for I
out.
think a week or two.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember something like that.
Because
I actually like
the
that.
light
That's
novel
good.
covers more.
Yeah.
The light novel
Absolutely.
covers a lot more.
I need to finish again. I need to finish the light novel. Like I told myself I'd finish it, but like still haven't gotten to it. But exactly, like I feel like the power scaling there, like they put so much detail and depth at the beginning that I feel like to me it's excusable if they wanted to move past that because they touch on it from time to time as they progress through the world. But I feel like I enjoyed more so the world building just because your world at the time was the castle, the dungeons, and then the cave that he fell into. And then as you progress out of the cave and into other dungeons and like you get to see more of the world, I feel like I can accept the focus off of the power scaling and more onto the world building just because like the world building sounds so much cooler and like we're so used to like hearing like the power scaling in other series that like okay, we know how the story goes, let's bring us to the world itself.
That's true. I can agree with that.
I don't know. Isekai is just generic now.
It
That's
is
true.
pretty
Very
generic.
few, but I want to
Yeah.
when we actually talk about specific series, I want to touch on a specific one. But okay, so who hasn't spoken about their subgenres? I'll go last, but who
Ryan and
No,
Ryan and
me,
John.
but I know it's boring, but I actually do enjoy isekais a lot, actually.
Yo, I'm not saying I don't enjoy generic shit. I eat that
Yeah.
shit up. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, let's be real here.
I think we
Like
all
we
agree
all,
here.
we're all saying this shit. We're all saying this shit, but yo, we all just dig that.
Yeah,
Freaking
we
We're
all
all
the
love
slime
grinding
one,
it up.
Rimuru,
right?
the freaking season
Yeah.
2 is baller. Oh
Yeah,
my
Bro,
it
god.
I have to
really
watch
is,
that. I have to watch it. Oh my god, I was so ready to watch it.
ReZero is so good too.
ReZero
Oh
is
my
so
god.
good too.
Season 2 is really
Eat it,
good.
I eat it up. I'm saying it's generic, but I eat it up. It's so good.
Yeah, no, actually, I will say ReZero is a little different though. I will say ReZero and
Oh yeah,
I
it definitely
reincarnated as
is.
a slime. They're very
Zero
different.
has very different.
ReZero, I think it was a very like, especially for people who like didn't read the manga or light novel and then went into anime head on and watched the first season. It is definitely very different to other isekais, especially like I don't know the dark turn that it has, right? Like I feel like a lot of people
It,
don't
it's a,
expect it.
it's like
It's
it's
good
an
though.
isekai that hits different. It's kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
I get that. I get that.
I can vibe with that.
Yeah. I mean, we can get into more isekais later, but like other than isekai, what other like genres or subgenres? Because like
Well,
I know.
I don't know if you can. I say we're talking about series later, right? So okay,
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
wait for
Okay.
that.
Well, I mean, here, does anyone else have any genres, subgenres they want to throw into the
Our
bucket?
boy
while we're
Chum,
here?
bro. Our boy Chum.
Shum, you got some?
It's legit a series though. I don't know what to put it under.
I
Okay,
talk about
Like, you know,
Sankid.
I'm talking
Say
about
it then.
Bakemonogatari. I don't really know what that falls
Oh.
under.
Oh, dude, that one's. Oh, that's true. That is hard to top.
Monogatari.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monogatari series.
we can elaborate more
Yeah.
on that in a bit. I mean, if anyone else doesn't have anything to throw in the bucket, I got a few actually. So like
Yeah.
in terms of genres, or actually no, I'll dive more into subgenres because like this all falls under sort of isekai fantasy genre. Like I really enjoy
Yeah, I do
recently
think Bakemonogatari does fall under the fantasy, like supernatural.
Yeah, it falls under
Supernatural.
fantasy, yeah, for sure, and supernatural, of course. But for me, like I enjoyed like there's a lot of series recently that came out that have been like, oh, like this like super OP like warrior from the kingdom or whatever, like retired because like he got an arrow to the knee or like something
Yo, I
happened.
eat that up too.
That's an
I
actual
freaking
series,
love
by the
those.
way.
And he says, "Screw y'all! I'm going to the countryside. I'm gonna be chilling. I don't
I
kill,
love
don't
those
talk to me, whatever.
series.
Leave me
Yeah.
alone." And like
Oh my god.
those series, like I've been vibing to for like a long time, like for months now. Like those,
Oh my god.
Oh,
like I've had a few that like I've actually
Oh, just
committed
fuck off,
to-
leave me alone. Fuck off, leave me alone.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, okay.
but like they don't leave them alone. So it's just like let me live my life in peace, like please.
I vibe.
Like
I respect.
did I not risk my
Did
life
I
enough?
stutter? Did I stutter?
Like, how
The-
much more do you want from me? I put my life on the line. Like, I could have had a different life. Like, I could have been in like God knows where, and said at any point, and said like, don't talk to me ever, leave me alone. But like, I still fought for you. So like,
Yo,
yeah, those kinds of
imagine
series-
choosing the hermit route in a harem. That's legit that guy. The MC.
Dude, that's badass, bro.
He's
That
just
is
choosing
such a
the
badass.
hermit route. Oh my god.
Yeah, so those kinds of that subgenre, like I've been eating up a lot of. I've actually
There you
committed
go.
to reading some light novels just because I like the subgenre. Another one, controversial maybe, but like the sports genre.
Oh, I like sports.
Yeah, I
Sports-
do
Oh,
like
okay.
sports genre.
Yeah, so like your Kuroko no Basket, controversial but free.
Free's fine. I don't think that's controversial. at all.
Free's
I
good.
think,
Free's good.
I
Free's
think it's
good.
more.
swim.
Free is good.
Yeah,
Okay.
The
I
only
water.
2 series I've watched for sports was
There's-
Eye Shield. Eye Shield's do you guys know what Eye Shield is?
Yeah, I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
but I've heard of it. It's a
Okay.
football anime.
There's
Yeah,
Eye
okay.
Shield, and then there's like Yawamushi Peddler or something.
Yeah.
Those
Yes,
are the only 2 I
Yowamushi
ever
Pedal
watched.
is
Ah.
Wait, is
so
that the
good.
biker one? Is that the
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
biker
biker
one
one.
Is
is
the biker
so
one?
good.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually good though. Like I actually enjoyed
I
it.
Wait,
really
wasn't that
enjoyed
a
it,
comedy
yeah.
one? Was that a comedy one? I swear
No,
to
it
God.
wasn't. There's
Wait, which
I
one?
mix
swear
a
there
little
were
bit.
2 different biking series.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what's hella sus that I'm about to mention right now is Yuri on Ice.
I freaking
Okay.
love Yuri on Ice.
Okay,
I don't
it's
care.
good
Okay,
though.
Yuri on Ice was actually
It's
good.
good. It was
Yuri
good.
on Ice was
I don't care
actually not
how
bad.
gay it looked. It was so good. I don't
The
care.
thing is-
Yeah, no
I
shit.
will
It's a
say- I will
yaoi
say-
anime, but like you know, it's
It wasn't
still
even
good.
that yaoi, to be honest.
It's
Only one episode.
pretty- Yeah,
Only
yeah,
one
only
episode.
one
Yeah.
episode.
The
It was
man,
the only-
the man kisses. Like
That's it, and that's the great part about it, is that that's how I kind of want that to be done. Is like yaoi and Yuri. I want it to be like, yeah, it's a
Oh.
part, sure, but like
Wholesome.
it does. It's not like revolving around it, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a-
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
subgenre,
it's a sub.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
subplot, absolutely.
Subplot, subgenre.
Because like
yeah.
people make that shit like the entire thing,
But
and
it
that I
wasn't.
hate that.
That
Yeah,
it
I
was a
hate
small
that.
part. It was a small part.
Yeah.
Exactly, it was literally just a small part,
Yeah.
and I
Uh,
vibe with that.
How about
Like the
have you
music.
guys watched Inazuma 11?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
Nope.
Okay,
the name rings a
okay.
bell, but I haven't.
Inazuma 11, it's basically soccer
Is that soccer?
or
Yeah,
football,
Oh, okay.
and then it's kids, right? And
Wait.
wait.
Keep talking. More
Wait,
context,
they
more
have-
context.
hold on,
they have-
hold on.
They have powers, right?
You
And
fucking
it's
say
shit.
powers?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
Yeah.
I've
And then
never watched
like the
this,
main
by the way.
character is the goalkeeper, and his grandfather was a goalkeeper.
There was a game on this shit, by the way. There was
Yeah.
a game on this.
That's like
What?
That's,
Yeah.
It was like Mario Strikers, the anime, basically.
Also, by the way, there was a bunch of fanfic. There was a lot
Wait.
of fanfic.
You don't need to mention that part.
We can save
I
that
didn't
for a
know
different
that.
episode.
No,
Okay,
there was
yeah.
a lot of.
But here,
there was a lot of.
I'm gonna swing it back so that we can move on. But so like sports, the thing about anime that like really drew me in, and like when I was first getting into anime, like what swung me to watch sports anime was that
So on you.
like the Japanese really like put. How do I word it? It's like they have their own spice to explaining like how the game works and like the perspective
Yo.
that they cover in sports anime that like really captivates the viewer or reader, and like you just don't get that in like your North American or like your Western films. Like you only get that,
Yo,
you
yo,
only
yo,
get that
yo,
from
yo.
the East or from Japan
Did-
mainly.
Do you guys know that the if Uno was an anime?
The what?
No, I haven't.
Okay, there's a YouTube video called "If Uno Was an Anime," and it describes exactly what you're talking about. It pretty much hypes up.
Wait, I think I know.
It hypes up Uno so hard, and it's because of the like Yu-Gi-Oh like
Yeah,
uh,
kind of
commentary, and it actually it's so baller. Here, I'll just like
Wait,
Yeah, no,
what-
I've seen-
what-
I've seen
what-
that before.
I
I've
can't
seen
put that
that
on the
before.
I can't put that on the video, but we're
It's
kind
okay.
of short on time for now. But
What
Yeah,
about the
that's fine.
SpongeBob anime, huh?
Yo, I know what you're talking.
SpongeBob was dirty.
I know
bro.
what you're
I
talking about. Oh my god, freaking SpongeBob and Squidward's interaction. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I loved it.
God damn it.
I loved it.
Semi
Dude,
clips.
if that wasn't joy.
Semi clips later. But just okay, swinging it back because I need this to be less than 2 hours because I can't scroll through 2 hours of a clip. So basically, again, like the anime has basically, in my opinion, like mastered like getting different perspectives, hyping up different moments in sports that like you don't really see in other like forms of
Yeah,
media.
Haikyuu does that so
Haikyuu
hard, by
does
the
that,
way.
yeah.
Haikyuu,
Oh my
Easy.
god.
yeah, Haikyuu is
Easy.
definitely at the top though. I feel like,
Yeah, and
you know,
Really?
like
Okay, I will say this is controversial, or maybe controversial, but I like Hanamaru Zumo a lot more than I like Haikyuu.
I've never heard of this, by
is
the
that a
way.
It's a
volleyball?
sumo.
Oh,
It's a
I heard of this.
sumo.
I've watched a
Okay.
few
The
episodes
red
of
Dude,
this.
it's
I
okay.
freaking
so
I
good.
love this
red
series.
haired guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. That looks really cool. I really
The
want to get into
The
that.
MC is like actually wholesome, like into sumo. I freaking love it.
Mhm.
It's
I
just
love that anime.
But okay,
Dude, I love that manga and anime.
but here's the
That got
thing,
me
though.
back into sports.
Oh,
I
sorry.
gotta check that out.
Okay. But like here's the thing though, it's that like also like anime gets like so many unique sports as well. Like it's not just your standard like soccer, American football,
Are you
volleyball,
gonna?
like stuff like that. Like they get like things like checkers. Like I remember this one manga. They got shogi.
Huh?
They got
Really?
chess. They got
What the
card
fuck?
games.
Yep.
Like
Dude,
they
what was
cover.
that one? The Kabanari?
I
No, not.
mean, yeah, okay, we
I
all know
forget.
about card games, but
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
but like okay, obviously Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, or not Pokemon, like Bakugan, but like the way, like again, bringing it back to my previous point, like the way that like they explain the rules of the game, the different perspectives, the tactics, like that's the thing that like
Oh,
that's something you
Kabaddi.
don't get into that you don't get from Western. So that's a
Kabaddi?
huge thing as to
Kabaddi,
why
Kabaddi. Kabaddi the
Or
manga.
Kabaddi
Or
Manga.
the anime, the anime.
Kakeguri?
No, it's called
No.
Kabaddi.
Yeah.
oh, but
Kabaddi.
Kakegurui is pretty good too.
I mean,
Oh my
if you
god.
consider
I
gambling
love
a sport,
Kabaddi.
that is good.
That's true.
I don't know what Kavari is. I know a Kabaneri of the Iron
No.
Fortress. No?
It's a new sports anime that came out. It's basically on this Indian sport where it's kind of like tag essentially. Like if you put it down.
Oh,
to
have you
shoot,
guys
it's like
watched
tag.
Prince of Stride?
Oh yeah, okay. I wanted
No.
to touch on that actually. Oh my god, I love that show. Like that was the
That was
only-
really good.
Yeah, like that was the only show that like touched on sort of like the parkour track, like sport.
Oh, was it parkour?
It was a mix
It's not
of- it was
really
a mix.
parkour. It's
Like,
more
this
like
is-
run.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's
It's
a
free
like
running?
parkour
I know-
free
track.
running?
yeah, it's free running. Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
So, like I
Free
loved
running
that
is sick.
show in high school actually. Like that show was like so dope. The animation was cool. The idea of the sport. And
The animation was really good.
Yeah, like I love like you can complain about the story. Like sure, it didn't have depth and plot. but, like,
I
don't
didn't
care
know.
about that.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
No complaints.
yeah, I don't have any complaints, and I thought the premise and like the technology within the show was also pretty dope as well. So I mean, I love the idea of it. That's my sort
Yeah,
of
that's a
short
good
review
show.
on it. Yeah. So I mean, other than sports anime, the last one I have is it's a subgenre. It's office work sort of like
Office
stories that
romance?
have not like specifically office romance, but like things that like are in an office setting, because like you have like okay, if you want to talk about romance, you have all your romances that always happen in high school, but nothing really like anime hasn't mostly talked
You'd be
about, like,
surprised,
adult
actually.
romances.
So
No, you'd be
isn't that
surprised.
No,
isn't
there's
that one
plenty of that
anime?
There's plenty.
Isn't there that one anime where it's like the otakus and then like
Wodokoi.
yeah, there you go.
So that's one.
Yeah.
That's one.
There's also Golden Time. Golden
Yeah,
Time.
there's Golden
Golden
Time,
Time. That's true.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
Golden Time was good.
yeah,
Yeah.
Golden Time was really good. Like that's why I call it like a subgenre, because like there are so little shows and manga that,
Yeah.
like, have that sort of like setting that like I had to go digging to get to that subgenre, and like you have to go to like specific Reddits to like find series along those lines. So I mean, I found that really enjoyable because it puts an adult perspective on romance, and it's not that like bland high school gushy kind of thing. Like
True.
some series put some realism behind it, and I get behind that 100%.
Sick. I think we should move on to the next
Yeah.
one though. If you
Yeah,
want
of
to keep it
course.
under 2 hours.
Yeah, it's fine. So next topic I want to cover is What are some anime that stuck with you over the
Oh,
years?
this is so hard. Oh, it's
Steins
so
Gate,
hard.
Bakemonogatari. Two
See,
Okay.
I
favorites for
I
you.
like a lot of like emotional stuff actually. So like Orange, like
Okay.
Your Lie in April was pretty big.
Your Line April is so good. Oh my
It's
god.
so good, but it was really sad. Like
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Like what?
Bro,
Like
there's
okay.
so many.
What specifically made it stick with you? Like was it just the sadness that stuck with
The
you? Because
oh
music.
no,
you
it wasn't
wanted.
the sadness. It
The
was
music.
literally the music was good too, but it was really literally the ending really fucked with me, man. Like
Really? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The ending I kind of predicted. That shit was kind of obvious. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I do agree with Sean here, but I
no,
still
no, no, not
really
the no.
respect the
Okay,
ending.
I don't mean the ending. Like I mean it's just like see like when you follow the whole story through and you're like, man, I'm rooting for this guy to get with
Yo,
her,
have you
but then
ever
in the end
watched
she's just
Katanagatari?
Katana
no, I haven't.
Gatari, bro, I love that.
I
It's
That
haven't
one
legit the
stuck
either.
with
same
me.
feeling.
That one stuck with me.
Katanagatari and Your Lie in April feels exactly the same at the end.
And
Dude,
then like
I
I
love
mean
that
like
anime.
there's plastic memories too, right? Like
Plastic
Plastic
Memories.
Memories also, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like oh
That
It's
one
just the
messed with
ending is just
emotions.
you're just sad at the end. You
yeah.
you watch these characters develop all of these like emotional like
Yeah.
Mhm.
investment.
And then it's all gone. Like
It's like the
I don't know,
what?
it's not all gone. It's all broken. It's all
Yeah.
broken.
It's
Yeah.
like
There
the
you
series
go.
has your emotions by the balls and then throws you off like the 30th
Yo.
floor of an apartment building.
Okay, why do you sound like
Yeah.
you've done this in experience? Like, god damn,
Yeah,
you
dude. What the
articulated that
fuck?
way too well.
Well, it's a skill, man.
Is he
It's
a
skill.
vertical dude? He's a vertical.
He's a vertical. He's a
Oh
vertical.
my god. Okay. Well, okay. So, anyone else want to share another series? I got two. I got
Samurai
two on my
Champloo.
list.
Samurai Champloo was really good. I enjoyed that anime.
What's
Shit ton.
you want to give us a quick?
Samurai Champloo.
Oh, Samurai
Oh,
Champloo. Okay,
Samurai
okay.
Champloo. Yo, that shit is so good
Dude,
too.
I loved it. It was so
And
nice.
the animation was really good.
I liked that series didn't have like direction with it, but I really enjoyed watching it.
I loved it because it didn't have that.
Yeah.
direction. It
Absolutely.
was like really brought about
It
the
was
time.
You know what's
yeah.
good about that show is that
The two MCs,
yeah, it was so good.
their dynamic was so good.
So
But
I
Oh
love
my
it.
god.
And then
but another show
the
that I
girl
think that's similar that I don't know if you guys watched it, but the Megalobox was pretty good too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, season two's coming out right now. I haven't
I
watched that yet.
know.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm
Have
saving
normal?
it
Well,
until it's all
Megalobox
done.
was really good.
I love like the
Wait,
futuristic
wait, are you
steampunk.
saying Megalobox
Yeah,
or
Megalobox.
Medaka Box?
No,
Megalo.
Megalo.
Megalo. Medaka Box was a bunch of. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I know what series you're talking about.
Dude, Medaka Box was
Medaka
fucking
Box.
something else.
That
That
was
was
something else.
I was like you remember the High School of the Dead horny boy middle schooler I was. That was me in Medaka Box.
Me too.
Oh my god.
I 100% agree. Hard agree.
Oh my
So
god.
Yeah.
Dude, but to be fair, speaking of this, Ippo.
Hajime no
Hajime no
Ippo.
Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then there's Baki too.
Baki was
Baki.
so good.
Baki.
Yeah,
I
I've seen
love
clips of
Baki
it.
so
Oh my
much.
god,
Both
that
the
looks so
old
cool.
one and the new one. Like the
The
new
new
one
one-
that's on
wait,
Netflix is actually pretty good.
I really like the new one. I really like what they
See,
did.
here's the thing. If you like Baki, the new one, then you would like Kengan Ashura too.
Yeah.
Kengan Ashura! Dude, I love that one. That one was so
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
pure
I don't think it was not the same.
testosterone everywhere.
Pure
Oh my
testosterone
god.
Exactly.
overload.
I don't think it's the same as Baki though. I think Baki's a little bit better.
No,
better
Baki
than
has a
Kengan Ashura.
better
Baki's better,
storyline for sure.
absolutely.
Dude, it's like Dragon Ball Z if Dragon Ball Z didn't turn into Super Saiyan nonsense.
Yeah. See, like the Kengan Ashura, like the style of the story where like they have that super steroid mode. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird.
I mean, okay, for
But-
me. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
It's
My bad.
legit. It's legit for the artist to flex his JoJo's freaking.
Yeah.
Okay, but speaking of JoJo's,
So I
like,
kinda
come on,
like
man.
JoJo.
JoJo's is
Copyright
too
is
good.
just
JoJo
a
is
thing.
pretty good.
I freaking love JoJo's. I don't
I
care,
also
dude.
love JoJo's.
Here, if you don't mind me stepping in, I got two series, like technically stuck with me throughout high school actually. So one is Haganai, Do you remember the anime that had like the girl with like
I
the
do
butterfly
remember
thing,
this.
and it's like there's this
Yes.
blonde-haired guy that was forced to like make a club that like they could, uh, like forced kids to make friends there. This isn't
Yeah,
this
yeah,
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
this
yeah.
isn't the
yeah,
love comedy thing. That it isn't that. It's a different one.
yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
Yeah.
have definitely
Yo,
watched
yo,
this.
yo. So the main series, main characters, main female characters are like Sena, and Yozora, right?
Yeah, it's like the black-haired, really like
Black-haired girl. Oh
Sushi,
my god,
really
I just felt
Sushi.
for the black-haired girl the entire time I watched. She just wanted to be with the
I know,
main man.
yeah. Oh my god. Like I
Oh my
felt so
god.
heartbroken for her, cuz like the pouty blonde chick with the butterfly pin, like she could go screw off for all I care. I wasn't living for that. I
I
was
actually
living
liked
for
her. I liked the
she
entire club
like
thing
yeah,
actually.
like me too, but like
I
in terms
like
of the
those club
romance,
animes
but
though. I like those club animes where they're just like
The
all come together.
Orogairu. I
And
freaking love
speaking
Orogairu.
of that, have you guys ever watched Charlotte?
I've
Yep.
heard of it. I didn't
Dude,
I
ever
have.
get to
That
it.
anime was good. I actually really like that
I
anime.
like the
Oh,
design of it.
Charlotte MCs are so edgy. I actually love that series.
The Charlotte
Chin
MC, the
Chin.
MC really. I kind of like
Very.
that though. I liked how he dived into like being fucking crazy. I don't know why, but that shit kind of just it gives me joy.
Gives you joy. So
It's
edgy,
like
almost
it's
got myself.
You
it's
know who gives me joy? It's Meme Oshino from freaking Bakemonogatari. This man, this handsome Hawaiian shirt man. Oh my god, I'm so hard for this man. I swear.
wait,
Because of his
yo.
art style, right?
Yo, Meme Oshino makes the freaking series almost for me. Like so good. This man.
Okay,
He's so good in the movie, at least. Have you guys watched
I
Bakemonogatari?
need to.
I've
I
seen the whole
have to start
series.
it, dude. I have to
Yeah,
start it.
Ryan, you know what I'm talking about.
I've seen all of it.
Oh, baby.
Dude, I've seen clips and I've wanted to watch it for so long.
Legit, it's super hard to recommend this series to newer watchers of anime. So, but
It
it's
really
like,
is.
but it's so good. It's one of my favorite series, but I can't
It's kind of
say
like
it's
Fate
like
Stay
a
Night. I'm
gateway.
gonna
It's
be
not a
honest.
gateway anime at all. No
I-
way.
It gives me like Fate Stay Night vibes, where like I think you'd have. It's
You'd
so
be
hard to stick
surprised.
with the character.
Fate is a very good intro.
Starter. I don't
The
think
Yeah,
only
I
thing
don't
is
think it's
that there's
actually a
no
starter.
timeline.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I think
Yeah.
that's why I don't like it so much as a starter because it's really hard to judge where you're going.
I feel like
Yeah.
Book explained the Fate series timeline perfectly in one of
I-
But
his.
you
think-
have to fucking search
Yeah.
for it, bro.
Speaking
You have
of
to search.
gateway animes, yeah, Full Metal is absolutely the best gateway in my opinion.
Yeah, I
how
think
did
so,
it
too.
stick
It
with
just
you?
it
How
just
did-
shows everything good that you can see
About
in
anime.
an
Yeah,
anime. Yeah,
Okay.
it's oh my god,
It shows like the peak of anime performance, in my opinion. That shit's
absolutely.
really
this is
good.
this is what peak performance looks like.
Remember
Exactly.
when
FMA.
remember when AOT's like rating on Mal overshadowed Full Metal? Everybody just stopped rating it highly and then said nope, Full Metal's the
Yeah.
best.
Dude, actually,
I-
No,
legit,
Full
because
Metal really is.
Yeah.
it's in a
best.
class of its own. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it wasn't like other animes where it kept dragging on. It knew where it wanted to go, and it kept that kind of.
Yeah.
It kept
All
on
the way
moving,
through.
and it didn't.
You know
stop.
that the ending where no spoilers, but the ending was built up from the very beginning.
Very
It's-
beginning, and
The
that's
very beginning.
I
oh my
love
god.
that.
That is a perfect example of like,
Yeah,
a series
and
that
they-
has a established ending.
And they
It-
kept
it goes
carrying
with
it,
more.
right? Like it
Mhm.
was a really
kept
good
Foreshadowing
storyline.
it throughout the
Exactly,
entire
yeah.
series.
Like,
yeah.
everything
It-
tied up nicely.
It just knew what it wanted to do and what it wanted to be, and it just kept going.
Precisely.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna throw one last series into this hat, and then we're gonna switch topics. So, Sakurosu no Pet no Kanojo.
I've seen that.
No,
have seen
I
that.
didn't like that.
I didn't like
Wait,
the
which
ending.
one? Wait, which one?
Pet girl of Sakurasu. So like
I think-
blonde-haired chick that acts
Sakuraso.
like a cat that's an art major, and then like a bunch of
The one
other
with
kids in a
autism.
boarding house.
It's a series about a bunch of people living in a house together.
Oh, I think okay.
Yes.
I wanted to watch this, but I never got to.
Okay, so I watched
My
this back in
opinion-
high school. So I'll give my bit, and then I'll let you guys discuss as well. So I watched this in high school, and like for me, when I read manga, watch anime, like it doesn't have to have this deep plot. It just needs to hit the right places. for what I want in that series, and like I'll rate it highly. So like for this series, like I loved how like to me from what I saw, like it depicted like the struggles of like growing up and like maturing and like going from the transition between a kid, a teenager to adult, and the struggle of like having those dreams and putting them into action. Like that's the thing that really stuck with me in that series, and that's why like I always look back on it even to this day as to like the impact it had on me.
I think that's kind of like Angel Beats in a way, though.
I mean, I've never
Angel
seen
Beats.
Angel Beats.
I've never seen Angel Beats. So
I've
I can't
watched only a
comment
few
on that.
episodes of Angel Beats. I've never. I should probably watch it. It's rated
Dude,
so
we'll
well.
watch it. We'll watch it
Ah,
together.
the piano is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
The
I
animation
listened
is
to the
really good.
music. Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, no, but like to me, that show Sakura no Pet no Kanojo, like that hit different in a way. Like I've never like read or watched a coming of age story, in my opinion, that like impacted
Okay, yeah.
me as much as that series.
It is a coming of age story. I do agree with that. But it's
Yeah.
so like I've been so deep in this.
Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Shit. No, guys. Guys. Oh no.
Well, I think I'm
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
cut
probably
out. Sorry, I cut out. I missed like.
Oh
My-
no.
Oh no, my computer died for a bit. So could you recap that if possible?
Yeah,
He
so
says it's generic.
super generic series.
Sakura no
Sorry.
Pet no Kanojo.
Yeah.
Okay, like
Like
could
I've
you-
been so deep. I've been so deep in this anime world that
To be fair, though, I will say, like
coming
from
of
what I've
age story
seen,
wise, it's so generic. Yeah,
from
continue.
from
Sean.
from what I've seen, at least, I think it's still an anime like worth watching for
Okay.
some people.
Yeah.
I think it's something like worth watching for people, especially if they're.
I'd
entering-
recommend it to people in middle school or high school.
Exactly. I think
That's
like
the time
I
would
think it's
watch
just
it.
I think that's why it's like it's so out of our range. But
Yeah,
for
yeah,
some
yeah.
people, it's
Right.
definitely like one of those movies or
Exactly.
like one of the series that you would actually just enjoy during this
Yeah,
certain time.
we're
It's
boomers
like
now,
Disneyland.
pretty much.
Yeah,
I
it's
swear.
like it's like Disneyland and Disney
Boomers,
World.
no.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't go to Disney World or Disneyland right now and enjoy it as much as if you went as like a child or a kid,
Exactly.
right?
Right.
I was
And I
freaking
think that's
scared of
what one
Disney
of this
World.
is.
When I was a kid, I was scared of
What?
Disney World.
No
Oh,
way.
Actually.
story for another time.
Okay.
It's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so let's move on. If I can freaking load everything again. Okay, so next topic. Do you care about art style in terms of anime and manga specifically? Do you care
Sorry.
about the art style of the series?
Don't get me wrong. Like, I think we all definitely appreciate good art.
Absolutely.
In
Yeah.
both
Right.
senses of the word.
But
Yeah,
if the series is good enough, I don't care about the art.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, like,
yeah.
if
Yeah.
the plot itself is interesting and it carries it enough, I don't really care about the art because that's what Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, exactly.
Like, some-
Oh yeah, but
some
Hunter x
art-
Hunter is a great show.
Exactly.
And, like,
Okay, like
Exactly.
One Punch Man original art.
The original, I read that.
Oh,
all.
dude,
Oh
the
my
original art is so
God.
bad.
I read all of the
It's-
original art. I
It's
enjoyed
terrible,
the
but
hell
the
out of it.
concept was amazing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
and I just read through that.
Breeze
Sad.
through it.
Yeah.
And I think that tends to be a very common idea though. I
Yo,
think
it must be
people will.
so humbling to see some like big artists take your series and make it into something that the act
insane.
yeah. I don't know what his name is, but mad respect. I actually
Yeah.
Okay.
it
One
deserved
thing-
a good art.
like in terms of artwork, one thing like for me, like as much as I hate to admit it, because like I know I'm missing out on series that like have amazing stories, but it's just like I don't know. Like if the artwork is
Wait,
ugly
what-
enough, I can't get myself
Wait,
to
what-
watch it right away. Like there has to be like time before like I force myself to watch it because I know it's a good series.
Wait, what anime or manga has this been? Like, for you?
Like okay, I stayed away from Studio Trigger's works like Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann because like I Hold
But
on.
Kill la Kill
Wait,
has-
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann?
Okay, guys,
Dude,
chill. No,
dude.
I've seen them. Like, I've seen the shows and I love them. But like, that's an example for me of like, I couldn't get on board with the animation style. That like I missed out on something.
Bruh, what are you talking about?
What the fuck? Gurren Lagann was so
What are
fine,
you
though.
talking
I
about?
don't
Wait,
know.
it had it was fine.
It was getting claimed.
Triggered.
Oh my
I'm triggered.
Wait, I'm
Oh my
actually
God.
upset.
Okay.
Wait, I'm actually upset.
Okay. I might be using the wrong example here, but like, it's still
Kill
kinda
a
touches
Kill,
on
I'm fine with. Kill a Kill, I'm
Kill
okay
Kill
with.
sus, yeah.
Like, I mean,
but
okay,
but
like-
Gurren Lagann,
But
come
Gurren
on.
Lagann, come on, bro.
Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I love the series, and I simp for red-haired chick. I forget her name right now, but I simp for her hard.
Kyoko?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not a
Kyoko.
simp then.
Yeah, I simp for her hard, totally, completely. But like, just it's
It means
some
you're dead, by
series-
the way. It means
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, I mean you're dead. Literally everyone she loves fucking dies.
Oh, why do you think my logo is a fucking ghost? Okay, come on. Like, I feel like I've made that clear.
Spooky.
Yeah,
Spooky.
exactly.
Should have made your name Spoopy.
It's
No,
okay.
we're not changing it to that. We're not making that a thing. So
Spoopy.
okay, so
Spoopy.
getting back on track. So again, like to me, animation matters. I can't either. It'll take me a long time to get on board to watching the series in the first place, compared to if it had better animation, I would like be on that shit real quick. So I mean, like to me, animation does matter, and like if I were to like look back and like review that said series, like animate, like if I were grading it, animation, like the style of animation, like that has a big factor on like what my impressions are on that show.
Sam, I have a question for
Okay,
you.
go, shoot.
Are you able to enjoy light novels?
Light novels? Okay, I have a love-hate relationship with light novels. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my
Do
three
you
books
dislike
right now.
reading?
No.
Yeah, reading in general.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a long and short of it. But like, I'm currently reading Arifureta, the web novels for it, The King's
Cool.
Avatar,
Okay.
and
Cool.
a bunch of other smaller series. It has
Sick.
been I think 4 years or 3 years that I told myself that I was gonna finish The King's Avatar. It has been 2 years that I told myself that I would finish Arifureta.
Yep,
Still haven't
So you,
finished them.
so
I know
you're an
that.
indecisive
Still
boy.
haven't finished them. And I'm also reading smaller web novels and light novels on the side. So it's like oh man, like I have a again love-hate relationship about light novels, but like manga, webtoons, online manga, like that I just eat up quickly. So I mean, okay, if you guys are ready, we can swing over to the next.
No. Wait. I just want to say, like, on my behalf, like,
Okay.
I think I agree with you that a good animation will carry a show. But I think if you can create a plot that entices you enough, even when there is shitty like animation, I think that displays how good the story really is. And I think that's why.
Okay, I have another question for you. So, have you watched Violet Evergarden?
Violet Evergarden. I have seen clips of it. I haven't actually gotten into the series.
So, Violet Evergarden is legit a series that looks beautiful in every way. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But the thing is, the story is just so bleak. It's
it's so
not
bland.
enjoyable to watch.
It's so
I'm telling you,
slow and
And
like
art style alone cannot carry a series. I'm telling you
I
right
know.
now.
I mean, like, okay, to be honest, like, I have very trash opinions on shows and stuff. Like, if it,
No.
like,
I don't
okay,
think
to me, like, animation is like 30% of it. 30% of like what I remember of an anime. Like you could have an amazing series,
Yo, it's because
but
you
good
haven't watched the
animation-
series I've been recommending you yet. It's legit. Please watch the Steins Gate at least.
I'll read the manga. I'll read
Thing
the
is,
manga.
Steins Gate-
No! Do not read freaking Steins Gate. You're gonna gut the
With Steins Gate,
experience.
I will say with Steins Gate, it's super hard for people who with low attention spans to actually
Yeah,
watch.
Sam
Like,
sounds like
again,
one of
I
those
am-
guys.
Why are you gonna roast me like that? I was gonna say
No,
that
it's not-
in a
it's not
nicer
even
way.
roast.
Oh my god. Like,
It's not even
okay.
legit.
Bro,
Legit,
I
like
am
that show actually requires attention. And
Honestly, it's fine.
like,
I'm
okay,
legit telling you things will change after you watch these
like,
shows.
I
though.
swear to you, I will watch it soon. But
Luca,
again,
best girl.
okay.
I'm sorry for blaming you so hard. I just
Oh,
yeah.
like again, this is like to me that's how much animation matters. It's like, it's this thing where it's like it
Watch Violet
exists,
Evergarden
but
and
like
tell me you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Swear to
Yeah,
God.
watch it and tell me you enjoy it.
like again, that's why I say 30%. Like it doesn't make up the whole thing, but it makes a large chunk of it, and it will leave a taste in my mouth, whether good or bad of the series.
Yeah.
Person, I am literally gluing you to a chair and we're watching anime together.
Yeah, I'll probably have my eyes shut, to be honest with you.
Oh, your eyes will not be shut.
Yeah, you didn't finish your tangent about your relationship between you and light novels. What was that?
No, I think I capped it off.
Yeah, he
Actually,
did,
it's
yeah, he
been
did.
years that I said I would finish
So you
it, but I
couldn't
haven't.
finish it, but why
Because
was
I
that?
have a low attention span.
Oh, okay,
For
okay.
light
I
novels.
told
For
you,
manga, for manga and anime, I am 100%.
Oh
focused.
man,
But that gives you like manga and anime actually give you.
he's
dopamine.
never invested himself into his story, pretty much.
Okay, no, no. I wouldn't go that far. Okay, like some stories, some novels have carried. It's just that I am monkey brained. So, yeah, that's.
All right, he said it himself. He said it himself.
I
We're
am
done
monkey.
here.
Like again, like you don't have to have the most like crazy 200 IQ plot as long as it looks pretty and has a comparable story. I will take anything.
God damn, dude, he actually is
Yeah.
just the bitch of the fucking world.
He's an animation whore.
Ooga booga,
Nice.
it looks pretty.
It's
Exactly.
fine.
Ooga booga,
Okay.
it's pretty.
It's whatever. It's
God damn, I hate
Yeah,
I
you.
mean,
just
hey, you know what?
shaving
What?
sand.
Even in school, when we talked about
Oh.
like, deep plots and stuff like that, I didn't care. I just wanted the story to be
What
interesting.
kind of deep plots was in school? Wait, what kind of school have
No,
you
okay,
been?
like here. Like all I'm gonna say, just because time, is that like I don't care that like like I don't care if like a story has like great symbolism or like what like deep plot devices in it. Like as long as you take me on a journey and I enjoy the trip and it looks somewhat pretty, I'll be fine. Like I'm chilling. Like I sit more in terms of like my taste. I sit more on like the trash side than the masterpiece sort of side on the spectrum.
That's fair.
And I mean, like, there's some like gold among the trash, you know. So,
That's true.
like, I'm content. I am more than content. Like, I am not
yes.
looking.
I believe Sam is at the stage where he still judges books by their
By the
covers.
cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop calling me out. We're moving on.
No.
we're gonna slightly. This is almost a continuation of the topic, but and what do you prefer? What's your preferred medium? Anime, manga, or light novels? So I feel like I'll go first because like I've already mentioned a lot of it. So I'm more so on the manga train than the anime train, and then light novels is like 10 steps below that. Again,
I
short attention
believe
span,
light
and I like
novels and
creativity.
anime stand at the same level, and that manga is the best medium for the two. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. I think manga is really good. I personally haven't read that much light novels, so
Actually, no.
So,
Here. I want you guys to
yeah.
be decisive about this. Give me a tier list. So for me,
Okay, tier list? Yeah.
manga, and webtoons are like S tier. Anime is like A tier, and then light novels are like B tier.
Isn't this like rank of 1, 2, 3?
For me, light novels and anime are A tier, and then manga S tier. That's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think for me, I'd probably say manga is S tier.
And then there's also visual novels. Visual novels are in the same boat as manga for me.
Okay.
For me,
that would be for me too.
light novels are kind of on the same plane. I think anime is like A tier, and then if there's an E minus tier, I'd put light novels, visual novels.
Here, let me explain my thought process behind why I rank it like this. So,
Go for it.
light novels are just words, right?
Exactly.
yeah.
The author can choose what he wants to portray with words only, and it is legit the most purest form of intent, like showing his intent, showing what he wants the reader to know, pretty much, right? So pretty much it's straight to the point. It's the quickest medium to experience the series.
It's
And
the
sometimes
quickest and
light
easiest
novels have
way.
images in them too, right?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like novels,
Okay.
it's like you can like in terms of like making your own story, which like I can touch on this in a different podcast, but like in terms of making your own story, like I would totally go the light novel route. Like although like I don't even read them because I have a short attention span. Like I would still deliver my story through a light novel first, and then get it adapted by somebody that's more
Yeah,
skilled.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that
Yeah.
sentiment. So I also put anime on this level with light novels though, because there's so much room for creative expression with
Exactly.
visuals. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, manga utilizes both of these elements so well, in my opinion. The
Yeah,
use of panels, the
Yeah.
use of words, the use of word font.
just
It's
comics in
legit.
general do that. Super
Comics
well.
in general is
Yeah.
super underrated medium.
I mean,
Yep.
that's why you look at JoJo's and you
I freaking
read
love
the
JoJo's.
JoJo
Reading
manga
JoJo's is a treat, dude. Oh
Dude,
my
because
god.
oh yeah.
come on, like you
Absolutely.
can't really say anything after you've read a 5-page manga. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Dude,
you
and that's the
can't really
thing. Anime,
compare.
it's one of those things that light novels or anime really just can't express.
Yeah, legit, there'd
Right?
just be a wall of aura
Yeah,
in a light novel. Come
You
on.
it's
can't
just it's one of
compare.
those things where you just look at it and you're just like bliss. Just
Both.
fucking
There you go.
bliss.
Right. Like for me, another reason why I love manga so much. So it's one efficiency. I feel like I don't really have to explain it. Like if it's really efficient to get through content like that, and then two, like just it fuses the two parts of watching something and also reading something together that like I prefer more so than either or, because like I can like I'll have what the characters look like down, like I don't have to imagine that up, like I have that in front of me. All I gotta do is imagine the voices in my head and imagine what color their hair is or what color their outfit is, and then I can just enjoy the story like that. Like to me, that's how I enjoy like consuming the medium. So I mean, like,
Consuming the story.
Manga. Yep.
exactly.
Oh.
So,
I mean, like personally, I
consensus manga
I think
around here.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's light novel.
Yeah, you like
Okay,
novel?
okay,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
into
because
Yeah.
that.
you
Want to get
fucking
into that?
grind,
Yeah.
bro.
Get into it, Brian. I'm interested. Yeah.
What? Well,
Would you
for
like to
me,
explain your stance? Sure.
I don't know. Okay, so I started anime, and then I
Mhm.
moved from anime. It's like, okay, manga. I went from anime to manga, and then basically the amount of anime I was watching basically plummeted almost down to zero.
Mm-hmm.
And then from that, I read through a bunch of mangas, like, okay, what now? So I moved to light novels. And for me, I tend to like, what's it, space out a whole bunch. I just keep daydreaming all the time. I don't know. That's how you say it.
Oh, he's a
So
lucid dreamer.
I do
I don't
have
know
my
if that's
fair
the
share
term.
of lucid dreaming, but
Oh my god.
so I'd say when I read light novels, I can picture a lot of the stuff going on, as much
I-
as
So
what I would
pretty
have in a
much
manga.
our
So
boy Spooky is small brain, and then right is big brain. Got it.
Ah, shit.
In my opinion, though,
I mean,
I agree with like the whole dreaming, but I don't think like even when you like dream or think about it, it's hard to picture something like JoJo. I'm gonna use that as an example, right?
Yeah,
There's
JoJo's
a whole-
cannot be freaking in the light novel.
JoJo
it's
has
super hard to
No.
its
picture.
own style
It's
of like,
its own style. It's
Exactly.
too unique
Yeah.
for you to think of how the
And
author wrote
that's
it.
exactly
Yeah,
why
the
I
things
mean.
that
and
are
I think
good
that's-
about JoJo's is less so character development and yeah, so it's less so, not completely zero, but
Mm,
a lot of
It-
it's how it's presented.
Yeah, it's
lots
how
of
it's
exactly.
presented.
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
it's mostly visual presentation for that.
and
right?
and exactly, and that's why I'm saying like IMO. I think that's what makes like separates manga and light novels
Yeah,
from me. Is that like
Manga's the
there's
happy
a,
medium. Happy medium.
it's
Mhm.
super hard to picture something like JoJo, but like because it's in manga form, you don't have to force yourself to try and imagine it. It's on the page,
Yeah.
and it kind of just it directly brings you into the mind of creator.
It has an easier accessibility to immersion, basically. Like
Exactly.
you just need to
Yeah.
fill in the sound effects, the voices, and some color if it isn't colored, and you're good. Like
Yeah.
because like
That
Yeah, well-
that's
because like
I
for
do
me,
understand Ryan's stance on
Yeah,
like
yeah,
light novels.
absolutely. I agree with.
Me too.
In fact, if anything, if the manga didn't exist, I would agree with them 100%.
Mhm.
But I think that's what like separates it from me, and that's why manga's like higher on the ladder for me.
Right. Yeah. Again, it ties back to my first point. It brings the best points of like watching an anime and reading a novel together in one. And like, and one thing I
Yo,
wanted to add on is that like just time and efficiency of getting through the stuff, because like if you're watching an anime, you have to commit a lot of time to actually watch the show. Like sure, like you can consider stuff like pacing and like how fast it goes through certain parts and how that affects the story, but like if like it depends on the reader. Like for me, I want to get through more content more so than like worry about pacing, because I want to get to that good stuff quick. Like that's just me. So I mean, again, it depends on the person, and just because of me, I don't have to think about pictures. I want it to be there, and I want to get through content fast. So manga's my way to go.
okay, on Ryan's note about uh light novels, I believe I really want to learn Japanese just to read freaking Bakemonogatari in its original form.
Ah,
I swear I love that series so much. I just want it in its like I want to read
Raw
that
form,
series
raw.
raw.
I remember,
Yeah,
I remember Joey the anime man. He talked about it in one of his YouTube videos. I forgot when. Where like
yeah.
he said that like compared
He's
to
a
the
big
English,
he is a big simp for what was it?
yeah,
Was it
the
the
blonde girl.
vampire girl?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
But
You
he's an even
vampire
bigger
girl.
mm,
like he mentioned the difference in experience of consuming the story that it was between like reading it in a translated version compared to reading it in the original Japanese version. And I feel like because I watched
Yeah.
the video, he really
Big
nailed down like
Shinobu
what you
simp.
feel.
Huge Shinobu simp. I was a huge Shinobu simp too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
freaking love her.
yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
again, like I think he nails down the
You
points
know
of
she's freaking related to like Memi. Memi Oshino, my boy. Let's go. She's not blood, but still, she has the same last name. I don't care. They're both amazing. There you go.
okay.
I said for Memi Oshino. His name is freaking meme, dude.
Yeah, his name is me.
He was a meme before they existed. Holy
Oh,
shit.
He was the
Come on.
starting. He was the starting.
he was
Oh,
at the
man.
beginning of
Oh
the
my
end.
god.
He
I
was
gush
the
over the
grounds at which
series.
we could lay our foundation.
No, yeah. Okay, so we'll cap that portion at that. We can discuss it in other podcasts, but to basically the last topic I have is we're gonna switch it now in terms of animation now to the music, what you hear. So, do you guys listen to OPs, EDs, or OSTs?
All the
Yeah.
time.
And how do you listen
Yeah.
to them?
Okay.
In what
Come
way?
on,
YouTube.
man. You
YouTube.
know I'm an Osu player. Like, all day, every day, man.
Osu life.
Okay.
Thing is, it has to be really good for me to actually like
Yeah.
stick it in a playlist. Sometimes I listen to
That's
just the
true.
opening once in a while,
Okay.
but like if it's really good, I'll stick it in a playlist. Like, do you know
Steins
Kyokai no
Gate.
Kanata? Yeah, the second Sansuke Zero,
Yeah.
the opening for
Yep.
that, I love that. And then for Kyokai no Kanata, do you know Daisy?
Yes, I think so.
That's one of, I think it's the ending or opening, I forgot which, but it's super good. I loved it, and so I like just stuck it in a playlist. And then also for Mob Psycho 2, I
The
think it's
OPs
called
for that
Gray.
are awesome.
Oh, Mob
Yeah,
Psycho
dude, I
openings are
loved
Mob
it.
Yo,
actually
Psycho, One
fire.
Punch Man, like those two.
Dude,
like,
I
those
fucking love One Punch
slap.
Man, dude.
Those
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
One Punch is so dirty.
Oh my god! Okay, like in terms of OPs, EDs, OSTs, I think it's better to phrase the question like, do you listen to them, and like how specifically do you listen to them? So like for me, I listen to all three. Like I listen to a lot of anime openings. Like I used to have an app on my iPhone where I downloaded the YouTube video of the opening, and like I'd listen to it in class. Both OPs and some EDs, and then like for OSTs, like I listen to the My Hero Academia one. Like you say, run goes with everything. I listen
It really
to
does though.
like I
Dude, you
listen.
see Run is so
Yeah.
good. That one was. Ah, I
It
Wait, what
gotta
is
goes.
this
listen
It
to
goes.
that.
from?
It
What
goes
is
You
with
this
say Run,
from?
anything.
Boku no Hero. Boku no
Yeah,
Hero.
Oh,
Boku no
Boku no
Hero.
Hero.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it goes with anything. And then like the Your
Jet Set
Name
Run's really good
OSTs,
too.
like the Your Name
Mm.
OSTs, like I can
Hmm.
listen to like on a nice long drive when I'm out. Like that is like it takes
Yeah.
you on a journey in and of itself. Like you don't even have to be traveling. Like it just takes you away. So I mean, like
Bunny Girl Senpai opening.
I haven't heard.
Oh, dude,
That
I
one.
actually legit. Okay, not even gonna lie, that opening's actually good.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
liked it.
yo. What about Love Is War?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I
those are
haven't
good
listened to that one.
openings. Those are
Those
I don't think I
super
actually
good
have
openings.
listened.
you don't even have to like know
What
like
was his name?
watch the series. Like the
Suzuya
openings
Masayuki?
slap. The opening and endings slap hard. Like those ones are
Oh,
amazing.
absolutely.
Suzuya Masayuki, I think that's his name, right?
Bro, now that you said fucking Bunny Girl Senpai's opening, I want to go listen to it. I love that one actually.
Oh yeah,
It's so calm.
our
So
favorite
serene.
cultural shows. High School of the Dead. The opening for that slapped hard. Strike the Blood.
I don't even I don't even remember it because again I
Yeah, I
watched
do remember.
Okay, Strike the Blood. Anyone?
What?
Strength
Strike
of
the Blood?
Yeah.
I
Anyone seen that one?
watched it in the hallway.
Wait,
Horny
actually,
middle
man?
school boy. Let's
Well,
go.
yeah, I've watched. Okay, the animes that I've watched in the hallway that you shouldn't be watching out in public. High School DD, High School the
Yeah,
Dead, To
yeah.
Love Ru,
Okay.
Wait.
Yosugo no Sora.
Yo, I actually so that
That's
that
it.
series is dark. That series was dark. I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
Yosugo no Sora?
Yusugo no Sora?
The angel one, right?
No,
No, okay, different one. Never mind.
it's the most borderline thing you'll ever find.
Okay,
Um,
I'm mixing it up. Then,
Oh, this one. Okay, I know this one. Wait a
link
minute.
it in the
Wasn't this the
Discord, I
incest
can't.
Wincest one?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I know this one.
was it the gray
Link
haired?
it in the Discord.
it's
Nah, I
English name is In Solitude We Are Alone.
Yeah. It's incest equals Wincest, bro.
Okay,
It's
here. I have a couple more shows.
Uh.
So as controversial as the show is, Sword Art Online, as much as you can shit on the story itself, the anime.
Oh,
openings
Oh
and
yeah,
endings
it's
are
the gray
amazing.
hair.
endings are
It's the
great.
gray duo. Okay, I've seen
Yeah.
memes of this
Yeah.
show. Okay.
Dude, this one is so good.
Okay, sorry.
No, but yeah, for
Yosuga
Sword Art,
no
okay, I'm
Sora,
not even
okay.
gonna lie. I think Sword Art's
Mm.
actually like good.
It was good when it came out. Actually,
Yeah,
like,
when
First
it came
season?
out, I think it's good. But like,
First half.
I think it carried it way too far. Like, it milked the shit
Okay,
out of it.
if you consider Sword Art Online to be the first half of season 1, you could ignore season 2.
I
and
loved season
watch
1 and 3.
season 3.
I loved
The
season 1 and
series is
3.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
season 2 wasn't that good.
Season 2 was just.
meh. Season 2 is
I
meh.
actually like season 2, but it's just not as high for me for
Mhm.
1 and 3.
Okay,
Dude, bro, to be honest, like the abridged series for Sword Art carried that
yes,
shit for me.
exactly.
Yeah.
Watching
Really
watching that, oh my god, it made that series so much better. in my
Yeah, I
opinion.
gave him to my friends begging me to watch it, and I watched it, and I like immediately loved
It's
it.
so good,
Yeah.
dude. Abridged series, DBCA, also another
DBZ,
abridged
I
series.
freaking love DBZ.
It's so good.
Yeah, no,
Oh my
like
God.
the abridged series really like that was hilarious. But also openings for Fairy Tale, like in terms of going
Fairy
back-
Tail
Oh,
openings
yeah.
was good too.
openings for Fairy Tale, like I love
Dude,
those.
the
like
main
Snow
theme,
Fairy.
the main theme for Fairy Tail was
Oh,
really good too.
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't want to get DMCA here, so
Oh,
just
dude, I love that.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of main themes, like a lot of the battle themes for a lot of anime, like especially
Exactly.
shonen anime, were so good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Love
Like these are like soundtracks that some of them should like win Oscars for, like literally.
Oh,
Oscars
yeah.
and
Yeah.
Grammys for like.
I think they're like instrumental, like genius sometimes.
Yeah, it's like people like people in the West like really glorify like soundtracks in movies that like are shown that are like made in the
La La
West.
Land.
But like you could literally find the same tier quality of that
Did you
kind
just
of
say La La
music in
Land?
anime.
Yeah.
Yo, you know which series actually got the Game Awards for Best Music a
Which
few
one?
years
Which
ago? freaking Near Automata voice.
Oh,
Let's
dude,
go.
I love
Let's
Near Automata,
go.
bro. Near
Near
Automata, I love
Automata.
the music. I
Oh
haven't
my
finished
god.
the game, but I've listened to all the music.
Yo, I played the entire. I
I
played
have-
all routes, beat all the bosses. I freaking played that entire
I
game
have
too.
to play it, bro. I have to play it.
2017 is the year it came out, I think, and then I just been a freaking Near Automata simp ever since. Oh
Dude,
my god.
Replicant came out. Dude, I'm so ready to play that. After, oh my god.
The game looks good, and like I mean, there's hentai and like.
Oh,
dick and stuff.
absolutely.
Whoa, whoa.
I mean,
Don't lose.
I haven't played the game, but I know it slaps.
Yo, he's
Man,
been
Sam's
what's
thirsty
the
already.
word?
Whoa,
No.
chill.
He's been exposed. He's been what's the word?
Don't
He's
lose
just
my
had a
TV.
taste of. He's just had a taste of
Don't
the
lose
other
my
side of the
TV.
community.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Just a
I've
little
had a
sip.
nibble. I've had a nibble here and there.
Just a little sip.
Legit though, Emmy Evans and Keiichi Okabe are the people to look out for. Those two are like the singer and the composers for the music. A lot of the scores of the music. Not all of them, but
Well, I mean, in memory of our brother that couldn't make it here, Bolt of Light. I'll bring it up for him.
Oh,
Toho
Toho?
music, yeah.
Music.
Big
I know
Toho.
Oh,
he really loves
I
that
don't know why.
music.
There's a bunch of music in Toho that's so good. I actually really like the whole music.
Like what kind? Okay, here. Can you tell me what kind of style is it?
It's
It's like okay, so the original Toho songs were probably like 8-bit songs.
yeah.
They fall under like retro music with um Japanese what's the word, traditional music, I guess.
Oh, with like the
There's
traditional
Japanese
instruments and stuff.
yeah. So
Okay.
Like there was one that like he sent me yesterday.
but
don't-
I think
yeah.
the closest you could put Toho under is like retro instrumental music, and then
It's
with
like,
a lot of Japanese influence because it's a Japanese game. Of
it's
course.
like the
My bad.
OG. It's like the OG. What's it called?
There's a reason it's called just Toho music though. It's like so
Yeah,
special.
'cause
It's super
it's like
special.
it's made its own subgenre basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That shit hit different, bro.
Mhm. Okay.
That should be hitting different.
Yeah. Like honestly, like I really love. Oh, sorry. Is it like similar to lo-fi kind of? Basically.
No.
Oh, okay. No, it's
No,
different.
no,
Okay,
no,
no.
no.
Okay, I'm just.
It's
I'm
like the
just-
opposite.
Yeah, it is very
Really?
opposite.
Okay.
It's more close to like dubstep, I guess. I don't know.
I would say even rock music to an extent. I think rock
Yeah.
instrumental gives.
There's
Makes
a lot of
great
rock covers
Osu
for
map.
Toho. Yo, you've been playing Osu Toho maps? Yeah, that's
No, I
probably so
haven't.
fun. You should look them up. That they absolutely exist.
Oh, for sure. I'm
I'll
pretty
see
sure they will.
more.
They do. It's just
Okay,
probably played
so before I wrap things up, I'm gonna leave the floor to you guys if you want to bring up a topic or two to discuss before we wrap up the podcast, and I pimp out your Twitches and whatever you want to.
Sam
oh
just watched.
shit, he's gonna pimp out
Aw.
our Twitches.
No, I'm a boomer. I got no social media.
Okay, but here, let's bring it over to our open mic right now, and talk about. So, like, what topics do you want to bring up that I haven't really covered?
Just
Your-
watch Steins
your
Gate,
thing,
boy.
your thing, bro.
You're a young lad until you watch
Yo,
Steins
your
Gate.
original panel, the original artwork. Saber, it's your time.
Yo,
The
what?
original artwork, the original like the artwork, or like the first panel that had Sam's artwork or Spooky's artwork.
Who drew that?
Oh,
Is
that
that
was
Sam?
me. That was me. I drew that
Yeah,
by hand.
Bruh,
I haven't
Wow.
seen it.
Oh,
you haven't seen
What?
it? No, go all the way
No,
up. You
I
you're
haven't-
talking shit about it.
It's on Discord.
Talking shit about it. Go all the way to the first slide, son.
Oh, what's here?
Oh, that.
And
That one.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah, dude, that piece of art was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I don't.
it is a bliss.
Yeah,
that
no,
is.
I drew that by hand.
That's definitely a
You-
spoopy, not a spooky.
Ah,
Yeah, that is
Spoopy.
definitely Spoopy.
That's
That is
Spoopy.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're changing your name.
It's a K, not a P. For
I
Christ's
don't even.
sake.
I don't even care. You're changing.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll see how long this lasts. I feel like I'll win the war.
No, you.
Nah, your willpower is too weak.
every
No,
time
you
we
will
do this, you're gonna
fall.
change your name.
I will win. You blame me for being a sub, but I will be a dom and win this war.
Shut up. You're the most sub person I've ever met.
Sean, shut up. This is my podcast, and I can mute you when I feel like. Okay. I
Do
don't.
it.
Oh,
Do it.
admin privilege.
Yeah, absolute legit abusive power, bro. Abusive power. Get that.
Yikes.
Abuse the power Discord gives you. Yes.
God damn, dude.
It's okay,
Sorry, did you
Sean.
hear something?
Sam. God damn it. Look at Sam.
I own this tier. I own this server.
You can't hide from God. He'll find you.
He knows I am a good son.
Sean
Like
is your
someone
god.
else.
Oh, no.
Yikes, dude.
Okay, seeing that nobody wants to add another topic, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anybody wants to catch up with any of you guys, where can they find you?
Yo, I freaking love Iruma.
Go on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to read that. Okay,
Ah,
guys,
you
guys,
do
guys,
know.
we gotta wrap this up. Come on.
Add me
Who has social media or Twitch or YouTube that they want to pimp out?
I don't have a social media yet.
I mean, you can find me at twitch.tv/saber2232. You know what I'm saying?
He knows.
Yeah. What about Ryan's freaking
Our
VTuber?
VTuber?
Huh?
Nah, mean.
Yeah.
Nah, mean.
I don't know. Very good. At the twitch.tv/Ryan Jan.
Yes, your first self plug. How does it feel?
It feels weird.
God
Right?
damn
I
it.
will make it a mission of mine to pimp out my bros.
Yeah,
on
please pimp me
content.
out with your 2 viewers.
You have to start streaming first. So stream and then I'll link it.
Start streaming. I feel like I should.
I mean, I'm doing it this summer. Like I'm starting my thing up this summer.
I feel like everyone's starting to stream. I feel like I should
Exact-
start streaming.
I mean, like, hey, if I don't have to work a
I have
full-time
been
job
streaming
over the
for-
summer and can just play games all day, I'll do it if I can make money off it.
I mean, I'm working full time right now.
Wait, are you actually?
Poor boy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I should
Um,
disclose it. We don't need to
Here, let me
disclose
close
it.
it.
You don't
first
need to
before
do.
we,
Yeah,
talk
just
each
close
other.
it and then I'll explain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching and coming by this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Peace.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.